Keep that dancing going, boys. People don't know what happens behind the scenes when the intro show goes. There's like a whole party, girls in little cocktail dresses with hors d'oeuvres. There's a band that plays. We go crazy, and then we're here.
I do this.
Also boys in little cocktail dresses. We don't discriminate.
No, we have some with lady boys in cocktail dresses too. It's true. It's true. Well, it's hump day. Big show. What do you know? Let's go. Whelps Wednesday, Green Rabbit Wednesday, rolled into one long doobie.
Wow.
And we're going to hump it out here. So, Penguin, welcome. Brother E, good morning, good noon, whatever
Hello,
time
brother.
it is for you.
Good
I don't know what part of the world you're in. Yeah, so what's going on?
I mean, you guys look nice today. Let me just go ahead and say that. I'll start
Thank
there.
you.
I feel a little underdressed in my basic tee here, but I'll
Spill
be
the
sure
tea.
to step it up next week.
Step it up.
I had an appointment at the bank earlier. True story. That's the only reason I'm wearing a shirt with buttons. trying to get some money.
Well, I'm glad you kept it on for the day.
Yeah. Look good, feel good. That's what they say, right?
You are looking good. You bearded weirdo.
Bearded weirdo. That's me. Once again, I'm frozen on my end, so I'm just gonna have to put my faith in the technology that it's working.
Oh yeah, you're frozen on our end, but you look stunning. I'll take you out of the room, bring you back, and do we have a better penguin? No, we have another frozen penguin in a different position.
That's okay.
But I'm sure. Oh, you'll catch up. You'll catch up. I'm sure.
I'll catch up. Who's to say? What's to say?
Yeah. So, did we have another guest that's coming in today to join us from the Whelps community?
Yeah, I'm hoping Medina's going to join us. He's our new, relatively new. Time moves quickly in NFT land, but I'd still say relatively new. Co-community manager or even lead community manager on the Whelps is Medina. Medina, a former physician in Cuba, who's now joined us as a community manager and some other things for Master Brews.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go. So she's not. She's the Master Brews community manager too. What happened? He is. He
is.
Okay.
He's primary on Whelps now. I do a lot of things for
you
Master
got fired?
Brews. I wasn't riding the dragons properly.
What happened?
So no. I was trying to get under, like almost side saddle, and now I just no. He just he's taken the lead on Whelps. That frees me up to do some other things.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As things progress, we know how things move around in this space, and it's good to be able to go here and there.
Absolutely.
That's right. So what's going on in the wonderful world of the Whelps? Any new sneaky peekies?
Well,
updatey daties?
I sent you a picture and I sent you an Instagram link, and that picture is the top-down model of what we're going to look like in terms of the game. Obviously it's not going to look exactly like that in the game, but that's one of the first models we got. So I think that looks pretty cool. I love the I don't know what you'd call them, the squiggles on the back. The
dragon detail. I don't know what you call it.
The
dragon stripes.
I feel like there's a word for it.
They're dragon squiggles, like you said. They're squiggles.
Yeah. You got to earn those, don't you?
Nice. You got to earn. Yeah, so what we have here is a dragon that has earned every single squiggle, squiggle.
Yeah.
Swirls. A wild green wascally rabbit, says Swirls. Now, shouldn't that be a wild green wascally wabbit?
Yeah.
Missed opportunity. But I appreciate
let's go over to this Instagram here real quick and check it out. I hit my 7 secret stash, and did some work within the Whelps Instagram. I did some liking and some commenting and stuff.
That's good to hear.
Cool. It's cool to see the page growing since I was last here.
I'm trying. One of the quests on the secret stash is to submit your Whelp and let me highlight it on the Instagram. So that's how I'm trying to build up the Instagram.
Yeah.
And we have a new quest that launched today on the secret stash. Just more trivia, more opportunity to win coins by doing some
Can I
trivia.
get to the sevens thing from the website or no?
That's a great idea. I don't think you can at the moment, but I'm going to add that to the list. No, the easiest way that I have found is to go just to type in manually the address, which is I'll put it in the chat here, assuming it'll let me. Assuming it'll let me. It is also I'm putting it in the private chat. Ooh, people don't know what gets shared. Just like they don't know about our cocktail dresses. They don't know what's in this private chat. This is actually this entire show, for those of you who don't know, this entire show is scripted, and we have the script right in the private chat to refer to. So
the rehearsal process is insane.
I guess I gave you the wrong one.
You gave me the wrong one.
Let's keep talking. I'll find it as I keep talking. But yeah, so it says here, cut to Emmett for reaction.
Oh, face.
I was a little late. There it is. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, so that's what we're really pumped with right now is the secret stash. That's where you're going to find, anything new that we need to release, like a new Whelps slipstream image or a new anything. You're going to be rewarded in the secret stash to help us get the message out, whatever.
Look, I found it. I got in.
There you go.
All right, let me share this address for you fine Whelps lovers and holders here.
So this is something that Medina is working on, is primarily taking the lead on that 7 secret stash.
All right. So there's
Rory.
Yes, this wait, where's the new one? This last
should
one
be, if you go to quests on the left.
Quest. Oh, I had to refresh. Okay.
And then probably not started.
Yeah,
weekly trivia week 2. That's the one we just came out with today.
Oh, and the referral quest and IRL Dragons. I didn't see this one. Naming the Elders, did not see this one. Oh, I've got some work to do.
Just gotta. And then you know what you can get after all that? Well, the big quest to do is referral. If you can refer some friends, you're gonna make yourself some Mondo coin. Mondo,
yeah, look at these prices here. 4th referral 7,500, 5th referral 15,000.
And so then what can you do? Why would I ever need 15,000 points, you may ask? Well, if you go over to the store, and browse explore items, for 20K, you can get yourself some Solana. For 40K, you can get yourself some Bitcoin. But for only 2K, you can enter yourself in the raffle, and we'll pick a winner to win $100 in crypto.
Whoa.
And see what we did. We thought we were being smart by putting the dollar amount in instead of the crypto amount in. And then the market crashed, so now our costs are doubled. But that's okay.
All right. Yeah. Yep.
Medina says he's trying to jump in, but his mic and camera are trolling him right now.
Okay. No problem. When I see him, I'll pull him into the fold.
Yeah. Mystery doors.
Door A, mystery door B and C. What's behind door number C?
It's a mystery even to me.
Jesus Christ.
You can get your Twitter shout out. So no, I'm fairly certain Jesus is not behind any of the
We have 2 days left to get this $100 crypto raffle. I gotta get to work.
You gotta get to work. You need some of those. You need some of those coins. You gotta get to it.
Yeah.
You can refer me, brother, if you're looking for referrals.
Yeah, refer Emmett.
All right.
Look at that night mode.
Yeah, switch to night mode.
I don't know. Are you a night mode guy generally?
Yeah, I am. copy referral. I'm going to drop this in the chat if you guys want to,
Yeah.
use it. Don't be afraid.
Give Left some.
I'll put it in the private chat too, brother, so you can use my referral. Get some dragon tokens.
Get some coins for Left. Get some coins for yourself. You don't have to be a Whelps holder in order to participate. Although for a couple quests like submit your dragon for Instagram, you should be a holder for that one.
So I have currently I have 1,000 points right now.
So you just need 2,000 more. I mean 1,000 more.
1,000 more, so I can
do
get it on
math.
that raffle.
Up in the chat a little bit, Rory asked where you can buy a freaking Whelp, and I will tell you, it's on freaking OpenSea. Now the floor is 0.03 ETH, so quite affordable in my opinion. 0.03 ETH, and it's a thin floor. It's not there's not very many at 0.03, and then it starts creeping up to 04, 05, 06. It's not too many before we get to that 0.1 marker. So
yes, 0.03. Good Lord. Yeah, these are some. Well, let's let me hit the refresh that they buy now. But the ones that are up there, these are dope. Like the ones these first two are sickening.
They are really. Yeah, I love the art. I love the Whelps art.
Wait a minute here. Do we have twins here?
Twins.
This one and this one.
There are a couple twins.
He's got different. He's got horns here. Different. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the swirlies on the bottom one compared to the top one. Got the horns.
Squiggles.
Yeah.
Squiggles.
The squirrely squigs.
They are similar though. Both with the poison breath. I think that is
poison breath. Poison berry.
Poison berry.
No fresh mints, unfortunately, Rory. So we can't hatch any new ones.
The collection is sold out. But there's a new line coming out. Or line. I mean the dwarfs I'm talking about.
Dwarves are coming.
Yeah,
the dwarves are coming, and they are going to. I believe the plan is to have them do some mining, and then you'll be able to use what they mine in the slipstream game. Now everything is, of course, still up in the air, subject to change depending on how everything shakes out, but that is the plan.
Yes.
And we're going to have, 0.04 to 0.05 ETH will be the price those dwarves end up going for when they're mintable.
Will the Dragon Pass come into play at all here in Slipstream?
The Dragon Pass is going to start to be used for the game insofar as it will keep track of your tokens for you. It was initially designed as sort of a passport for anything Whelps and cross-chain capabilities and things like that. And as we've focused more and more on the game, like it says right here, if you've got a Dragon Pass, you can get a little bit of an offer for Heroes and Villains, for Crypto Whale Club. More stuff like that's going to be added.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to some of I see a lot of like the play to earn games on ETH right now, or click to earn, shall we say, with their
click to earn, yeah,
in-game token. Like some of the use case for that is like 100 spots for this collection to get on the whitelist, and you can use our in-game token to get into that this collection's whitelist. Or
right.
Yeah.
And no, this what you earn will be all for the game. I haven't heard of any plans to do anything with them otherwise than incorporate them into the game. And again, this game is designed as a game first. So we want a game that people will like, that people will play, that people will want to play. And then it just so happens that you can earn crypto as well while you're playing it. But that is not, that wasn't the driver of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
I like
it's
that, because
really,
you don't hear a lot of projects coming from that angle, it seems like,
Yeah,
So
I mean, anybody can make Candy Crush. Anybody can make Farmville, right? And we've seen And nothing against Candy Crush or Farmville or any of those clones, because there's a reason they're so popular.
Yeah.
But that's not the angle we wanted to come from.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah, in the comments, I'm seeing Discord problems. Yeah, Discord is having a major outage right now.
Totally right.
I don't know how anybody's getting any work done.
I know. I felt weird. Felt weird without it there for a minute.
I know. I was wondering. I'm like, do I go to Twitter and look for the link then, or where are we gonna?
And then boom, it came back to life for you. Still working? Is it not? I'm sure it's not working for somebody.
I think it's up and down.
It's up and down.
Up and down and up and down.
So, which project broke Discord today? I'm wondering.
I read that they rolled out some sort of new or upgraded privacy when it comes to login.
Mm-hmm.
And so either they broke something when they did that, or they took it down intentionally to do that.
Yeah, it's reading API outage for me right now. More than half the users are back online and working normally. They're continuing to bring the rest of the users back.
Bring back those users. Yeah, so I'm again, my joke, everybody's heard this joke at this point, but as far as you can tell, as far as anybody can tell by looking at me, I'm super excited for Whelps Slipstream, and I'm super excited for the Secret Stash. And you can win. You can win. I'll say that. So if you want a chance at some free crypto, if you want a chance, or even like if you have a project you want to promote, well, there's an easy way to do it. Earn yourself 750 coins, and then we'll do a Twitter shout out for your project. So really simple way. Oh, I see a friend of mine here backstage.
Bring him in.
All right, cool.
Hello.
All right.
Hi, guys.
How
Hello,
goes?
Medina. So everybody, this is Medina. Medina is Whelps' new community manager. Everybody welcome him.
Welcome
to the Action News.
Yes, and thank you for your service over there at the Discord for the Whelps.
Uh-oh, is he frozen?
I think so. I think we might have lost him again.
That's okay.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back and join us in a sec.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so funny.
Back in.
All right.
There he is.
All
There
right.
we go. Hello. So I was just getting everybody to welcome you, Medina, as the new Whelps community manager.
Yes, thank you for your service. Every time I say that, he freezes up.
Yeah, don't say that anymore.
I'm never going to say that again. No more jokes from me.
This is a serious... I was going to call it a podcast. This is serious business.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcasts, episode 4 of Nearly Fresh Topics, starring me, came out today.
Yeah.
You can find us at nearlyfreshtopics.com for all your podcast needs.
There you go. What was this episode?
This episode is a fair amount of crypto NFT news talk. We record them a couple weeks in advance, so hence the nearly fresh. Any NFT news we're talking about, probably you're already familiar with. This one was you'd think I remember, but as soon as I edit them, they go out of my head.
You're ready for the next. You're
ready for the next one. That's right. We also I review episode 1 of The Witcher, and Ross reviews episode 1 of The Expanse, because we're trying to hit some fantasy talk on every show. We do a comedy bit every show. So we have Norm Macdonald trying to be offensive as this week's comedy bit. So as I say in the disclaimer, he is offensive even when he's not trying. So if you don't like Norm Macdonald, thank you very much. See you next week.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a
I'm
good
a
Norm
Norm fan.
Macdonald?
Right?
Yeah.
I know. And then I was just preparing my Louis Anderson bit for the next, not my Louis Anderson bit, but
I would love to see it.
I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to.
Yeah,
I'll
let's hear
do
your Louis.
I'll
Go
do
for it.
I think one of the funniest jokes is the first joke he ever told on Carson, which was I can't stay long, you caught me in between meals. And then I was just at the McDonald's. All those statistics changed.
Speaking
That's
of
almost like a
McDonald's, have you
Stephen
guys
Wright
been
joke.
seeing what's going on here?
At what? Oh,
Speaking
the
of McDonald's,
the Grimace coin and the everything. Yeah,
yeah, kind of crazy.
yeah. You know, I would love. I mean, they're stupid now if they don't bring out a Grimace coin.
Well,
And
They did.
two,
There are.
there
two
is.
got brought out. One on BSC that went up 60,000%,
Oh, jeez.
quoted by Chico Crypto, and one on ETH that went up 50,000%, or some crazy. Like, this happened an hour after McDonald's tweet back to Elon, basically stating that that they would consider if Tesla.
Oh, look what Burger King's jumping in on this one.
Only a
They
king
tweeted
knows what
they
the
replied
coins-
to Elon and McDonald's saying, "Only a king knows what to do, what the coin do."
Ooh.
But until I can order McDonald's with Grimace coin, I'm not like what could possibly be the utility otherwise.
Make your choice. Make your choice. LFG contract address chart. Let's look at
These things are gonna happen though. I really think these things are gonna
These are the poo coin charts, by the way.
Look at that. Look at
I've
that curve.
I've never seen the poo coin charts before.
Oh, you haven't seen the poo coin charts?
No, this is new for me. But look at that chart.
Is this from Pootopia?
I don't know.
Poo coin is a surprisingly reputable chart site.
Amazing. Look at that chart. Look at Grimace go. Jesus.
Oh, they need to drop a few zeros though. It's
Wow.
gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot of Grimace coin to buy a Big Mac.
No kidding. So I think we've got our community manager from the Whelps all sorted out.
Yeah, hi guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey,
We can hear you.
welcome.
I
Yeah.
actually had to use my phone.
Oh,
I
phone.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
okay.
But
good.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
there's been
okay.
issues going on across the board. It seems a little bit.
Yeah, Amazon must be down. When Amazon's down, so is the internet. Medina, I talked about 7 Secret Stash. I talked about Slipstream. What else? What's the quest that just came out today?
Yeah, we added the week 2 quiz. Yeah, 7 is quizzing everyone. So everyone should keep tuned on Twitter. Definitely, we are sharing some major lore about the world of Whelps. And we're gonna add a new section to the Discord. Yeah, we want to add a little background to all the Elder Dragons.
Oh,
All
cool.
right.
Awesome.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So when will that new channel? When can we look for that?
Yeah, I am aiming for next week.
Okay.
And the idea is to build it with the community. Now we added yesterday, I think, a new quest to name the Elder Dragons. We're going to do 1 Elder Dragon a week. We've been sharing those on Twitter. We have some amazing artwork. One of the first one is by Mark McKenna. You know that guy. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we want people to help us name them.
Badass.
And some members of the community have actually reached out to me. They actually have started writing some awesome backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little bit
very
dark.
cool.
I'm gonna say that, but it's really good.
A little dark.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, they're dark.
We like
Yeah,
dark
you guys are
around
gonna
here.
like
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Super cool. Yeah, what part of the world are you in?
Cuba. In Cuba. right now.
Cuba. Wow. Nice. Wow. Super cool. So what brought you into the NFT space?
Well, it's been a long ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
I discovered crypto back in 2018, 2017, something like that. I started trading with a scam coin. Now I realize that.
Got to learn somewhere. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah. But I found out about NFTs, I think it was December 2020. Yeah. I got to give it to Axie. Yeah, they did it.
Yeah.
And
very
then
cool.
I went down the rabbit hole, you know.
Amazing. We love the rabbit
It's
hole
been
over
like
here.
I did. I remember the last Nearly Fresh. You talk about mining an ether
Yeah.
on Wax. Yeah, I'm mining that sweet ether as well.
Yeah, from our planet. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
And
cool.
well, I was a user of Whelps, part of the community. I minted back in July, and I've been looking for a while to deepen into a good project, a good team. And when Adam posted on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, almost months ago now, that they were looking for a community manager, well, this is it. These guys are it. And after we had a really nice call, like Keith, Adam, and Jason, and
That's
yeah,
me.
that was it. Yeah, that's you, Penguin.
Hey, you
Man.
made the call, Pangy.
Yeah.
No, that's
That's
amazing.
awesome,
That's a wonderful story, and I feel like I mean we love the Whelps over here. Every Wednesday is a Whelps Wednesday, so it's cool to see the team growing. You know.
Yeah, it really is. And Medina's been fantastic, and yeah, letting there's almost no point in me getting involved in there anymore. He just takes it and run, and I just say yes. That's all I do. I don't even look. I just say yes.
That's awesome.
No, don't be so humble.
You just have to sit back and eat the popcorn.
That's
I
right.
Like it.
That's
I
right.
Like it. Well, super cool. I think, I think you got yourself involved in a good project. Definitely good people. Everybody over there is super rad and smart and creative. So, yeah, I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to see what you guys do. We do have our next guest waiting in the wings, so we should probably let you guys go off into the metaverse and get on with your days. But thanks for coming in. We'll definitely be talking with you more, and we'll have you back on the show again.
Yeah,
awesome,
thanks,
for sure.
Awesome.
I'm frozen again, so you'll have to remove me.
All right, I'll take you out of here. See you guys later.
See you later.
See
Thank you.
All
Take
right.
care. Good meeting you.
All righty. Let's bring the man, the myth, the legend in.
LFG.
Mr. Head Venom.
What's
Mr.
up?
Drake, there he is.
There
Yo,
Rock
gracious.
and roll.
I was getting a little worried about that because my Discord, I was like, what the hell's going on? You got to get Drake a link. And it looks like Left figured it out. So fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
the day came together perfectly. Man, Green Rabbit Wednesday has begun. This is beautiful. Man,
begun.
So much stuff has been coming out from your side of the world. It's been insane. I wanted to pull up the little commercial, the little thing that it's kind of amazing. You guys made this deal. Do you mind if I show the little
Trailer?
spot
Yeah,
real
please
quick?
do. Yeah, send it through.
All right,
for sure.
cool. Let me pull that up then. Hold on a second. The computer. There we are. And you're and there.
Horde is
and then
definitely in
click
the
this
house
one.
for sure. So big
Oh,
ups.
wait, no, I
to
gotta
Horde.
hold on. I'm on the wrong setting. Damn it. I always do this. One sec. I gotta figure this out one for okay. All right, here it is. This is beautiful. Let's go.
Does your heart race every time you get pinged from the Green Rabbit Discord? Is staking, crafting green prints, boosting green prints, fusing green prints, foraging, and playing the minigame just not enough anymore? Do you find yourself craving more? Wake up in the middle of the night dreaming of the metaverse? Can't resist jumping into wormholes? Do you find yourself asking when? You might be suffering from Green Rabbit addictitis. Try Selenium. Mined from the purest veins deep within Anatopia, this is the fix for you. One of one Mark Tortugas recommend Selenium for daily use. Take one shell tablet per day for instant relief from FOMO, paper hands, FUD, and being bearish. Don't use Selenium if you're under 18 or suffer from chronic pessimism. Side effects may include increased hype levels, turning green, blue screen syndrome, wearing green underwear, growing rabbit ear, growing a turtle shell, growing a cattail, growing scales, diamond hands, seeing green. In rare cases, Selenium may cause the urge to do cartwheels or read Discord announcements. Ask your Shell Corp representative if Selenium is right for you. Selenium. The orbs are always mythic on the other side.
That's so good.
Okay. There's a story. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, you know what? I think I was
Over
watching
the last
TV.
few months, You've
And
likely heard
we're
the term
still.
NFT.
Oh, sorry, there we go.
I was just watching TV and I saw one of these commercials and I was thinking like, wouldn't it be funny if we made a commercial like that? So I hit up Drake and I was like, Drake, I need you to put together this commercial and freaking make it badass. And like, that's all I had to say to him. And that's what he came back with. It was amazing. So
good.
Fantastic job, Drake. And we like to have, like with Green Rabbit, we like to have fun with our community. We like to share and do these exciting things. We're not always so serious. I think maybe a little bit of news is that moving into phase 2 of Green Rabbit, we are going to take a little bit more of a serious approach. I think we're going to drop some of the kind of the original, I guess, silliness that we had and start taking a more serious approach. I think it's just the evolution, right? It's not really I mean, we'll always have that soul, but we're going to try to appeal to a larger audience and try to go to, there's a lot of things that may, I guess, take away from Green Rabbit's chances that are unnecessary. So we're going to try to change that in the near future. Going into series 2.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Like, so are we saying that? I mean, still keep like the 420 reference, like sort of hidden, sort of in there, right? Or is that got to go away too? Is that sort of what we're talking about?
Yeah, kind of what we're talking about. There's the 420 T420 is the name of the time machine. That always will be the name, right? And it's also kind of the name of the original lore story of Green Rabbit. So that's kind of that's always going to be there. But you see Operation T420, you can see it right there. So I think that the next story and the next lore and the next kind of iteration of Green Rabbit's not going to be maybe as T420-esque, but we're going to be still Green Rabbit. So what's up, motherfuckers? Let's fucking go, all that stuff. But we're just going to try to appeal towards a larger audience.
We're going to take a shave and put a tie on, maybe, and step up to the nicer plate, is what you're saying.
A little bit, because we're growing as a community. Obviously, when the game comes out, we're going to be hitting all kinds of different chains, and people are. We're not going to be. Let me rephrase that. We're not going to be hitting all kinds of different chains. People from other chains are going to be looking at us because the game is going to be so good. I really have confidence in that, and I just want to be kind of inclusive to everybody. So
I think that makes sense, and I think if anybody has an issue with that, being like, no, fuck that, like. You're an idiot, because this is just going to, increase your investment. It's going to increase the everything in the game. It'll grow the game faster, all of it. Like, I think that's a nice move. It's a good step.
Yeah, well, we're moving. I mean, I'm targeting hundreds of thousands of users, not just tens of thousands. I mean, we want to go to big levels. And Drake, as you can see, he's got the Green Rabbit studio behind him. Drake is for those of you that don't know, probably most of you do, but Drake is our full-time Green Rabbit YouTube stream, Twitch guy. He is the Green Rabbit, I guess, iteration of LeftHousr, right? He does all the media stuff. He makes, he handles all the commercials and all that stuff. So, I also want to give these guys an opportunity too. So when we start building into, what the plans are, where he has an opportunity to grow as well. And I wouldn't want him to be stuck with a stigma of like, hey, your game is, only for a certain genre of people or something like that. So we're going to give him a good platform to be on. I couldn't ask for a better guy to do it for. I can't believe this guy just fell into my lap out of the metaverse. It's just like, hey, boom, Drake. And he does all this wonderful stuff. So it was amazing. Drake, if you want to introduce yourself, I don't know if people know you or not, but tell them what you're about.
I guess people who don't really follow Green Rabbit that closely. I'm Drake the Snake. I do all the YouTubes, all the Twitches, and all the cool lore videos and all that. It's been a crazy ride. It's been one hell of a ride getting from where we were to this point, and there's a lot of big things coming. There's a lot coming. So I'm very excited.
You guys, I seen a recent video of what it says we're here. Are we actually here? When do the doors open and we get to jump into this
the game?
What I'm looking at here. Well, let me pull it up so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Like, what this world here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so the game itself is slated to come out in March.
Yeah.
March is broad March. It could be. I'm focusing probably later March. If you want to play that, we can. If you want our.
Well, yeah, we could rock it.
Yeah.
Should we? Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, while that's going on, I can kind of explain. So later March, we're going to be coming out with the game. I guess we can pretty much call it the beta version of the game, where the community is going to be able to play the game, come inside, do all the different activities like racing, and something that we haven't talked too much about, but we're creating a hub. We call it the hub right now, but the hub, it's going to be a social space. So you'll be able to don your anima armor and go hang out with other people from the metaverse that are playing Green Rabbit. And there's going to be voice chat and text chat. And it's kind of a place where you can do everything that you do with our site now, but you'll be able to do it within the 3D world of Green Rabbit, which is it's a very amazing thing. And one thing that I'm thinking that we are going to for sure do is that we listen a lot to our community. So there's been a lot of community feedback about the hub and stuff like that. And I'll just let you guys know that we are listening, and I think that you guys will be very, very happy with what we're coming out with. And that may be out before the game. So that, like, I would say that part of it would be out before the races, so everybody can get in there and have time to develop their anima armors that they the way they want. But then after that, everybody will be in. And we're developing, guys, just so you know, Left. And we're developing at a record clip. And it's kind of crazy because after the video came out, there's a bunch of hype in the community, and that just put even more of a fire underneath our dev team. There's a lot of our dev team that aren't into crypto at all. They're just developers. They're either front end or Unity or whatever, and they're seeing this stuff for the first time, and they're seeing the community react. And for them, it's like they're staying late nights. There's on weekends they're working. I mean, they're doing everything they can to get this thing out. And so the passion is there in the team, and the community's like, the more motivation that we get from the community, the more we create, the faster we create, because it's just a kind of a symbiotic relationship. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, I mean, like, when I'm trying to introduce, I'm like saying, it's like, because it's like, I think of it more than just a game, because you're talking community hub, like this is like feels like it's just a goddamn metaverse. You know what I mean? Like, it's the Green Rabbit metaverse here. Like, when you're talking communication and stuff, and I'm sure as it goes and grows, like more things will be added to it, and functionality and stuff. But this is really exciting. I'm excited to run around in here.
Yeah, it's funny that you say so am I. It's funny that you say metaverse, because okay, so basically you guys all know we had Kyle Loza. He's a Green Rabbit partner. We kind of did a sale with him, and we were trying to make sure that we can try to get things going. But then kind of everything slowed down for him, because obviously his collection doesn't really have utility, and he's kind of like, well, what do I do? What do I do? And I was telling him, wait, I have to develop this so we can get out there and bring you on as like a metaverse partner with Green Rabbit. And what that does, like when I say partners with Green Rabbit, what my plan is to, number one, create all of our partners their own mini game and add them to the Nanotopia arcade. So I know that you guys have seen the Kyle Loza Excite Bike kind of mini game thing that we're doing. So that will be in the Green Rabbit arcade. Another thing that we're going to do is allow them to do NFT drops through our missions mechanics. So our mission mechanics right now, the way you do it is you have your materials, and you can do missions and get materials back. Whatever mission you choose, you say you want to do Floria, you get Floria back. Nanor, you get Nanor back. But we've always had built inside of that mission component the ability to drop NFTs, not only from your own wallet, but from your collections wallet. So Kyle will be able to come in and people will be able to run specific Loza missions to go and get a chance at Loza NFTs. Now, when we do missions that way, or pack drops, or NFT drops that way, instead of doing it the normal way, what happens is you lower the barrier of entry for somebody coming in, right? Instead of having 500 wax or 100 wax packs, you have, a fraction of that. And then that gives them the opportunity to run through, and either we do packs or single NFTs or however we do it. But then you can get a chance to come and bring home maybe some token, maybe some NFT. It's a really cool way, in my opinion, to keep people engaged, keep them running, and it's more of a long-term play than it is like, hey, give me X amount of wax at this drop or whatever for this time, but it removes sellout pressure for some of these NFT collections that are not well known and they're trying to get a name for them. They're not then judged by, hey, you didn't sell out, so that collection is no good. Now it's like, hey, interact with this. Almost like, I mean, I guess you could say Splinterlands kind of does their drops like that, where it's like over time. It's not like, hey, we're doing it one day. It's like, hey, this is our goal, and when we hit certain areas of that goal, we'll give an airdrop or something like that. We're kind of taking a different approach with that play to mint, but it's more over time. This is how it will work. More people playing, more people engaged. Then it becomes on us, on Green Rabbit, to market it, to make good quality interactions, stuff that people want to do, to make them go and want to go do those missions to get the NFTs. So really our partners are going to become like actual parts of the Green Rabbit universe. And I don't know if you saw in that video before, but as you're going through, we have lots of advertisement space. And right now one says land sale coming and the other one says armor crafting coming soon. But we're going to be able to do in-game advertising for our partners in that way as well. So as you're playing Green Rabbit, you can go in and say, oh, wait, what's that NFT up there? I like that way that looks. And then go into, you'll see it in the Green Rabbit metaverse. My goal and my vision is to be a platform almost like to rival a Nifty or an Atomic Hub, but we're doing it in a different way. You'll be able to buy, sell, print, mint, and trade NFTs all on Green Rabbit, no matter what collection it's from, and have an interesting way for collectors or collection producers to get their NFTs out to people, something that's outside of the box and not kind of done the same way as the other guys do it.
So like,
partnership.
Just so I understand this completely, so I can come in with my collection and set up sort of like a little game for people to play, saying, hey, if you play this game, you can get this NFT or whatever. Like me being like somebody that's not connected, doesn't have like a collection in, but like the individual player can set up little mini treasure hunts or something like that. Is that kind of what you're saying?
The individual player can set up NFT treasure, if you want to call them treasure hunts, foraging for NFTs. Yes.
Foraging, yeah, gotcha.
You can do it. See, the idea when we come out with our lands, the idea is to get people to want to go to your section of land to forage for whatever. So that's going to be the incentive for them to come there. And you can put anything that's in your inventory on that land. It's, you own it. It's your NFT,
Heck
right?
Yes.
So you see what I'm saying? The idea would be, and we're going to have guilds, and each of our partners will have their own land where we'll be able to, so there'll be a section of land that's just sectioned out for partners where you can go there and you'll get Kyle Lowe's NFTs.
Totally, and that's so cool.
Yeah.
And when you were talking Lowe's, I was like, man, it'd be cool to ride a little motorcycle around the Green Rabbit track. Like if that would ever be possible, that would be cool as shit.
Yeah. But, and that's another thing. Emotes, skins for the game, all different types of things will be coming, and in essence, you'll be able to kind of personalize your experience in that way. So
I think it's cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a really ambitious idea, but the thing about it is, and the reason why it's even still an idea is because we have already built like 90% of it. Like if you look at what we've done, you have the GR asset lookup, you have the materials foraging missions, all the different things that we're building have always been developing towards that. Right.
Super nice,
So, eventually we'll be able to, and not only that, but then you don't have to, pay for these big fees to do drops and calculate them and do all this crazy stuff. All you do is just say, hey, I'm going to drop this many NFTs this time. And somebody goes on the mission, boom, it's done. There's no real, this huge thing. So I think it's going to open up the playing field for a lot of people. Of course, Green Rabbit is going to, who are official Green Rabbit partners, we're going to be making sure we partner with the right people. But at the end of the day, everybody can get in and do their own NFT drops and stuff through Green Rabbit.
Maybe it's too soon in the conversation for this next question, but Loza is a partner. Are there any other partners lined up that you can rap about or mention or anything like that?
Yeah, so far, Creek is definitely lined up. We've been working on some stuff with BTCO. We're trying to get that deal done. It's with BTCO, it's difficult because that's a big, it's NFT geniuses. They're our friends. They're, we love those guys, but there's also a lot of things that we kind of have to make make it make sense for that collection to come and be, stakeable and or partner with Green Rabbit. That's still not finalized. We're just trying to, make it happen. But BTCO is definitely on the table. And I've talked to a bunch. I mean, look, I don't know anybody. Basically, the sentiment is if Green Rabbit has a game, right? If there's a game, like we'll pretty much have anybody we want to partner with. It would just be like asking, like, hey, you want to partner? And that's kind of what it is. Like, hey, as soon as you guys have your game, we're 100% game to partner. Recently I tweeted at Taco App, and Taco App came back and said that we want to do something. So I'm still waiting on some responses from them on that. But like I said, as we grow, it's going to be, I'm open to doing partnerships with anybody who's legitimate, like collection that has been around, that has good, good standing and stuff like that. We don't want to get partnerships to just everybody. We want to make it kind of an exclusive club,
You want good, strong collections definitely coming in and stuff. But I think if this is something that you as an individual wants, you're like, damn, I want to be able to do that. It behooves you to come up with a genius idea and a good collection. I think it's sort of like you were saying about the devs, getting hyped by the little teaser release and working through the week. It's like all of this is so innovative, and the opportunities to innovate are there if you put your nose down to the grind and you want to go get after it, like Mr. Envenom has done. In such a short time, you've crushed so much and put so much together, and that I can tell you're on a mission, and the mission's is nowhere near its end at this point.
That is very true. Like when I was recently putting together our timeline video, like our visual roadmap, I going through it was crazy, like how many things we've gotten in such a short amount of time. Like the staking, the green print crafting, boosting, the green print boosting, the green print, the orb fusion, the mini game. Like there's just so many different things that we've got, like the team's gotten together in such a short amount of time, and it's just fantastic, to be honest. It's almost been a couple months where we've been getting at least one new thing a month, at least. So it's been really exciting.
Yeah, and we're about to turn it up. We're about to turn it up even times 10. So you're going to have coming out. There's going to be the we're going to do some forager drop to get foragers out to you guys, and that's going to coincide with the actually a super secret update that I still haven't said anything about, but it's fucking fantastic. Like when you guys find out what this is, I'm telling you right now, the game instantly changes. Like you'll know it when you see it, and you're gonna go, boom. That's exactly what Envenom was talking about, and that's actually coming sooner than you guys would think. Like that's coming, like I'm thinking a couple of weeks, like to where we're there, right? And then after that, we have armor component crafting, and then we have the land offering. Then we have the game, and this is all happening between right now and March. And we're on track for all of it. Like I get updates from all my front end guys. I get updates from all my teams, my Unity guys, and I keep asking them, "Hey, dude, tell me if there's something wrong. I want to know in advance. If you foresee that we're not going to be able to make it, let me know so I can tell the community." And everybody's saying, "Nope, we're good." And I trust these guys are good. Like they're on point. I have the best team out there, and I can say that with confidence. These guys are just amazing. What they pull together, what they do. How much passion they have, how much love they have for this project. And it's tough because, we did go through that whole period of FUD. Like obviously we had Green Rabbit Wednesdays was a thing, right? And it was happening all the time. And then all of a sudden we had to, hey, let's hold off on a while because, we had all of that stuff happen. And, when that happened, it was kind of like, okay, what do we do? Right. There's a lot. I mean, you have a couple of choices, and a couple of them aren't good, and a couple of them, are tough and whatever, but there was no right answer at the time. And I just told the team, listen, you guys put your heads down, work hard, keep developing, build. Do not pay attention to anything that's going on. Nothing. Just focus on the game. Focus on making something beautiful. And that's what we did. And now what you're starting to see, and the reason why you're starting to see like the hype kind of start back up, and people are starting to notice Green Rabbit again and starting to talk about it, and you see things going, in the positive direction, is because all of that work that we did from that time until now is starting to be able to be released. So you're going to see all of our hard work, where you might have said, hey man, Green Rabbit's just got the crafting, what else can they do? Then all of a sudden the materials missions came out, and that's all you can do. Then the mini game comes out, and then it's like boom, 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 boom. The whole entire vision then becomes realized after that. Like once everything starts coming out, you say, oh, now I see why these guys did that. Now I understand what Venom was talking about, 3 months ago or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's happening, and it's happening in real time around us.
Yeah.
Well, also too, I noticed that the charts have started to change the way that they look. There, it looks like the price of Shell is on the rise a little bit here. What do you know? What's creating that? Do you have any idea why that's happening?
I'm going to preface this by saying we do not speculate on Selenium. It's an in-game token to us. But if you're asking me personally, I would say that any positive uptick in the economy, whether it be measured by Alcor or measured by whoever's measuring stick, right?
Sure.
Is going to be because people, the major FUD thing that was happening was these guys aren't going to make a game, right? They took all the money and they left, and they're just got Venom there, who's this guy that's, smiling and laughing, but nobody's going to deliver on any of these promises. If we're just cutting through the BS, that's what it was. Now, when we came out with the game and said, here's the game, and the game was not just mediocre. It wasn't just like we just threw it together or got some Unity assets off the Unity store and threw it. No, we actually built it, and you can tell it's a really, high level game. It's not something that we worked hard on it. That being said, now I think people see that and say, okay, well, if that's indicative of what's going to happen in March or what's going to happen really soon, whatever, that means that we are going to be seeing a game, and all of that bullshit from before was just exactly what it was. FUD. It was just people.
So somebody believes, or a bunch of people believe, that's what's pushing the price up there. Like people are coming in because they believe the game's about to pop and they want to be ready for it, something like that. Can we look at this real quick? What the hell is going on here? Sorry, brother, I don't mean to cut you off, but I see there's a Shell blue pair, and there's just this giant green dildo that goes straight up to the sky here. I mean, it's a fairly new pair, trading pair here, but look at that thing. It doesn't even fit on the screen.
Ready.
Hilarious.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. I think that you're going to see that, though. I think you're going to. Once again, I'm going to be careful with my words, so the haters out there don't say. And Venom said, I'm going to say you will see a positive impact on the overall in-game economy from all the changes and all of the work that we're putting into. And for us, it's a benefit if that impact is something that makes you happy, right? So that's kind of where we're at it. And we're working very hard on Selenium. Just real quick before you go, Drake. Selenium as itself, we've been doing a lot of work. I think this is very important. We've been doing a lot of work on tokenomics with stirs and making sure that we get a hold of the situation and make sure we make changes that are going to benefit the game long term. And one of them is the 24-hour claim window, which is coming out very soon. There's going to be a couple of other ones that are geared towards making sure that we encourage people to use Selenium within the Green Rabbit metaverse. But if you decide to take it out in a quick fashion, you know what I mean? You might see some kind of penalty for doing that. So like we want to make sure that we encourage people to play the game, but we also discourage getting Selenium, staking it, waiting for 6 months, coming back, pressing claim, and then dropping it out, taking it out of Green Rabbit and doing what you will with it. We want to make sure that you understand that we want you to keep it there. Now, it doesn't mean that we're going to force people to do whatever. Like, you'll still have your decisions. It's your choice. But we will try to discourage the dumping mentality, because that doesn't help our in-game economy or anybody.
Right. No, that makes sense. It's that's the name of the game, right? It's like you guys have to come up with things that like makes the players want to, go back in or whatever. Like that fear of missing out vibe, is like there's other games that I play where it's like, I'm all in on or whatever. So it's like, I'll yes, you know what I mean? Like, or other ones I'm like, I don't know. Do I do this? Or, like you kind of have to like pick and choose your battles, but it's like the ones that really like are offering like cool shit, like in the stuff. And it's like, you want to keep your money in there because it's gonna, give you better things and better ways to play the game and fun. When it's good like that, it's the best. You know what I mean? When there's that sort of like pull, that give and take, that you're like, you want to go farther, you're like, don't know. That's part of the fun, I think. It's like the strategy, creating your own strategy. And there's several ways that you can play these systems, and there's you guys are offering so many, and there's so many more coming. So it's interesting. Like, we've become pretty good friends with Big Buddha. We had him on the show and he gave like a full Green Rabbit breakdown, like, and schooled the fuck out of me. Like I got, I'm playing, I've got so much better mind on the game now. I've got much better, more strategy because of him. And, like it's cool. Like it was cool to kind of go down that road. Cause like I literally was sort of lost on things because I'm a tangible man. Like, we talked about it so many times before it was there in front of me. And like, usually for me, it's like in one ear and out the other until I can actually grab it and start like pushing the buttons and stuff. But yeah, I needed Buddha to school me and get me straight on some things, but super cool. Yeah. Like it really made me fall more in love with Green Rabbit after going through that with him and like kind of getting a better understanding of it. So, and I'm really looking forward to this next phase in the gameplay. I think that's going to be mind blowing.
Yeah, awesome. Drake, if you want to tell him a little bit about, I think Drake has a really unique perspective because he's kind of, he sees the community aspect. So tell him about basically everything that he's talking about. Kind of give him some insight on the vision.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about because I've gotten a bunch of people reach out to me and a bunch of content creators, and their main thing that they were saying is, honestly, 6 months ago, I didn't believe the things Venom was saying. I didn't believe that you could do this. I didn't believe that because I've heard people say all kinds of things, and like either it takes too, like it hasn't, like it's taken too long, or it hasn't happened or whatever, and people are starting to reach out and be like, this is actually happening, which is, I think, the main thing that's changing everyone's opinion about Green Rabbits right now, because people are like, oh wait, this is actually happening. And I mean, man, I understand because I'm a part of this metaverse. I'm a part of Wax in general, and I completely understand that sentiment. And at the same time, we do get a lot of new people who are like, yo, explain what's going on. And it is kind of complicated, and that's kind of by design. Like there's just so much stuff you need to do, and it's hard to understand it like on its own, and you kind of need to look at it in succession and like, why are you doing this so you can do this, and then so why am I doing this so why am I creating green prints so you can ultimately create an anima armor out of it. But along the way you can like enhance the stats on it. And I think the closer we get and the more we get into the game, the more it becomes tangible. Like, oh, this guy beat me in a straight line race, maybe because he has this, or like I was stronger so I could do this. So like some of it along the way sometimes seemed a little abstract, and it was a little hard to like grasp why you were doing this one specific thing. But that's why we made a video maybe a month ago where we just went through every single mechanic, how it works and why you're doing it and how it relates to the next one. And I think that's honestly, that's the beauty of Green Rabbit, because like no two armors ultimately are going to be the same. No two armors are going to have had the same process go into them, and it by the time you get to your final armor, or your first one that you're ever gonna play with, because obviously as the game grows and grows, you're gonna make more and you're gonna tweak them and such. But like that first one is going to be so special because like it took a while to get there,
to get there. Yeah.
you
Well,
put
in this,
in a lot of effort to get there.
In this like sort of era of like what Emmett referred to as like, instead of play to earn, it's click to earn. You know, we're in the click to earn phase of the P to E, right?
Yeah.
But like what you guys offer, and I want to give a shout out to our boy Mars Utah for his lore and what he's created and built around the edges of Green Rabbit. But between the lore, and you guys do offer several things. It's not just like one click and boom, then you're off on this little thing and you come back and, oh, it happened, it didn't happen. There is that element there. But like, I feel like in the stage, it's telling to me. It's telling to me like the crafting, like all the different functionalities that are here, that most of the other games out there aren't offering. They have like one or two buttons you click and then you wait hours and then you can click a button or two. And like now with the mini game being there, you know, you can stay on the platform and live out your Green Rabbit dreams, right? But I think that all of that, to me, is telling to where it's gonna go. You know, like there's gonna be a lot of weight and a lot of functionality. And
let me speak to that, Left. Let me speak to that really quick. So I want you guys to forward think for a second, right? We're not in, you know, this period of time. We're going to take the T420 time machine and we're going to go forward to March, or maybe middle of the year when everything's going and everybody's excited and everybody's used to what, you know, playing the game and whatnot. Once you can get your animal armor, once you can get all that stuff and play the game, now think about Green Rabbit, right? Now think about, wait a second, I can craft green prints, I can craft orbs, I can craft armor, I can play the game, I can not play the game, I can do this. I'm going to have land that I can do land operations and upgrade and do all these other things for the people who aren't, you know, skill-based. There's going to be, you know, possibilities for sponsorships for people who can race and whatever else. I'm looking into legality of maybe putting some selenium down on some winners and seeing what's going on. But at the end of the day, like if you think about that, think about like, my vision has always been, you'll have your racers, you'll have your armor crafters, you'll have your guys that just want to produce orbs because that's where they're, you know, they're earning, you know, or you guys, or somebody who's
orb farmers,
whatever that may be. But the idea is that you have that option of saying, hey, how do I want to play Green Rabbit, right? Do I want to do that? I might not be interested in the 3D game. I might be interested in just the crafting mechanics or whatever. And so somebody just coming into Green Rabbit tomorrow or next month or next year or whatever might not want to go do all that stuff. They might say, hey, you know what? That all sounds super complicated. Where do I buy my animal armor? I say, I guarantee you there'll be plenty of people just right there saying, hey, I got this animal armor. It's great because that, you know, people trying to sell those animal armors to the people that are coming in. Now, couple that with having a badass game that we market the shit out of and we put all over the place on ETH and on every metaverse and every YouTube we can get our hands on, right? Once it's done, and once I have that fire behind me, you guys better believe I'm going to go in hard as I can, right? Now, all these people are going to be coming into Green Rabbit and they're going to be like, hey, how do I play? And say, hey, you can go through the whole process, or you can go pick up these awesome animal armors that these people have already created. They're ready to go. Get into the game now. So you see where, like, if you start thinking about how that self-serving economy starts flowing, like we are building these mechanisms and these piece by piece by piece. It sucked for some people to have to go through it from the beginning. Like, man, it took forever. But we're only about 7 months into this thing. And look at where we're at and look at where we're going. So give me another 7 months, right? Give me another 7 months. Well, what is it? We've already done 7, right? And where do you think Green Rabbit's going to be? It's not about what I say. It's what you can see happening, what we're planning on doing. If I can deliver all of this stuff that I'm saying, which we've already proven that we can at least get to where we're at now, if that's the measuring stick, right? Then where will we be in 7 months? And if 7 months, if it's X what we're doing now, and then times it by 7, it's a multiplying factor of like by a million. You know what I mean? Like we're going to be
Yeah.
going to I don't want to say it because it's cliche, but we're going to be going to the freaking moon, dude. Honestly, I mean, I just
Yeah, awesome.
And one of the things I wanted to say is, you referenced having Big Buddha on, which was an amazing experience for me as well, just to kind of run through the game with someone a little more experienced and someone in there every day. And since then, that's been my case, and it's like seeing some of these things come to life and kind of also then knowing that these things that we're producing, we're like building, we're all building this game here in that sense, which is unique in its own. I feel like that alone gets me excited to go and do my prints, to go and do my missions. Like, that alone gets me. So, and brother
it's building
knows
the economy. Yeah, it's building all the pieces, like for those fellas that are going to come in later that aren't going to want to take the time and just like ape in and buy all the best animal armors and all that stuff. Yeah, it's perfect.
Imagine how everybody wins in that scenario. Like I'm always for the win-win-win. If I win, you win, we win. That's what I'm. But what you guys brought up something that I think is important, and I'm going to talk with Drake. Actually, I'll ask him right here and live in front of everybody. Put him on the spot. What do you say about doing a stream maybe once a week, where you go through the different parts of helping people craft their animal armor? So for newer players that are coming in, because we are going to see an influx of it's guaranteed. Maybe we could do once a week where you go through and say, hey, this is how you do it, or the mods or whatever. I think that would be cool. What do you think about that, Drake?
Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. That'd be pretty dope. We can even just do it on the Discord server. Be like, if you're new, come in and we'll show you how to progress through the game.
Yeah, if we schedule it, right? If we schedule it and then everybody knows, hey, a week in advance, hey, come here. It's like Green Rabbit University or whatever you want to call it, where you come and you can learn everything about Green Rabbit. Then I guess on top of that, we can record it and then keep those videos so you don't have to do it every week. You know what I mean? Maybe we do a 7-week session, and then at the end of that, we have all that, and we can just replay it for anybody who wants to watch. Maybe use those as some kind of tutorial. I think that's amazing. I also know that we are going to make it very easy for people to come and play Green Rabbit that have never played before. We're updating the front page of our website because right now it doesn't really tell you much of anything about the game. We're going to be changing that very soon. So you guys get ready. I mean, like I said, it's a rocket ship ride. I'm so happy to be on the helm. I wouldn't change anything that's happened because I think it's made us who we are. And honestly, the Green Rabbit is here. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere, and we're going to continue to produce awesome stuff. That's all I can do. I can do nothing else but continue to do what I do best, and that's build. And that's what I'm going to do, guaranteed. So.
I love it. I'm excited. I've never had a doubt, and yeah, I can't believe we're going to be seeing some things here, some big changes here, and you're saying in a couple weeks potentially.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I have
a few months. Yeah, you got me hyped here.
Yeah, you don't. The bottom line is like I like to. Okay, let's just be honest. I like to leak stuff and I like to pump stuff up, and I'm a hype man. Everybody knows like who's the best hype man in Metaverse. It's in Venom. He's hyped up. He gets crazy. Let's go, motherfuckers, and all that stuff, right? But I've made a change in the way I do business recently, and it's from a very wise friend of mine, Dr. Prophet. It's kind of went through and said, hey man, maybe you shouldn't make so many promises without the promise in hand. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? That is a fantastic idea because I like to get excited. I get excited with you guys. I want to pump it up. But sometimes that gets me to be like, you guys will build off of each other. You'll be like, yeah, we should do this. And we should do that. We're going to do this. And I say, yeah, fuck yeah, we'll do it. And then next thing you know, as soon as I say those words, fuck yeah, we'll do it. I am stuck on it. I have people coming from stuff I said when I first opened the Discord. They're coming in now telling me, yeah, they are, Marsh, for sure, dude. They're coming telling me, hey, remember when you said this, right? And it's like, fuck, I should have never said that because now I put my dev team under stress. I give myself deadlines. So what I've been trying to do, and I think I've been getting better at, is if I have something in development or I have something that's already done, you'll hear me talk about it. If I don't have something in development and I don't have it done, you'll not hear me talk about it, right? That way I know for sure I'm not going to tell you guys anything. So what I'm telling you is the month of February is going to be fire for Green Rabbit. This coming month, watch. That's all you have to do. If you don't believe a word I say, just watch this month of February. And then going into March when the game release, I don't know. Maybe we'll throw another party. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a cartwheel. I don't know. Something.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
something. We'll do something for it. We're gonna do VRL. Oh, that reminds me, VRL store. We're gonna be doing the in real life stuff, and
Yes.
I have a wormhole underwear in there. So who knows what I'll do with those? I'm gonna get some for myself. So
Hell yes.
yeah.
Maybe we can get
Yeah,
your brother in some rabbit hole underwear, brother.
Yep.
Maybe
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love the NFT Action news where we all show up in our wormhole underwear.
Oh yeah, that episode's got to happen. That's got to happen.
That'd be fantastic. You
That's
know what I mean?
beautiful.
So, anyways,
Heck
at the
yeah.
end of the day, guys, you know, it's Left. You know, maybe Left. Do you want, since we have kind of talked about it, and it is something that we
Yeah.
both kind of agreed to? Do you want to tease a little bit what we talked about last night, or not yet?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. Really,
Well,
I mean, I'm down. I think
I'm
we can
serious.
move-
I'm dead
we're-
serious about it.
I am too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I'm
maybe
dead
go ahead, I'll
serious
Put
too.
it out there. Put it
Do
out
the
there.
honors. Do the honors.
Well, we're really. You want me to shit after what you just said, dear, about the
Yeah.
promise in hand shit? Okay, here we go. Well, we're talking about a Green Rabbit movie,
Yep.
if you will,
I love
if you
it.
will,
Whoa,
a feature
what?
film.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes,
Directed by.
by Mr. LeftHousr
There
himself.
it is. I love
Could
it.
potentially be my 9th feature film if all falls into order that way. But yeah, so we're talking about it. Yeah, so that conversation is underway.
And I'm dead serious, guys. So,
Yeah.
so I will. We're already, the conversation started, and I think it will be very. I think the story of Green Rabbit, like as it is, from the rise and fall to the rise of Green Rabbit, right? You know, the phoenix coming from the green phoenix coming from the ashes,
Yes.
is going to be something for the history books. And why not immortalize that in some kind of a film that people can watch? I
It's a
think it'd be
special
fantastic.
time we're living in here, you know?
You know,
These
like
things
that's
need to
like
be
one of the
told.
things that like that's one of the reasons why we're here in the space is to release films, to make films. And you know, I got into the crypto space in like 2017, like a lot of fellows did. But when I saw it, I saw this time period. I saw it as the future of creativity. I saw it as the future of music and film and gaming and all this stuff. And it's like crazy because it's now happening. And you know, the film industry is like just dabbling. They're around the edges. I've seen other independent filmmakers trying to utilize NFTs. Like Kevin Smith did something where he was like selling like some short film where you could buy like an NFT and be like a part owner into the thing. That's something that we're gonna do with the film that we're gonna release this year, which you watched last night. He had a sneaky peeky of the film that we're about to
Fantastic.
release.
It's fantastic.
And
loved it.
actually, in the meantime, like leading up to the release of this feature film, which is called Rabbit Hole, we're releasing a short documentary called Life on a Train. And I traveled across the country on all these different trains and met all these weirdos and like filmed it all and turned it into a little movie. And so we're releasing that on February 10th. And as well, we've created like a little card game, if you will, little train rail windows is what it's called. But you play the game, you can win a copy of the movie. I'm trying to pull up the link, but I'll get to it later. I'll show you guys later in the show. But yeah, man, like it's a real thing, you know, like if we made the Green Rabbit movie, it would literally be my 9th feature film. All the other films I've made have won awards at film festivals, and you can find them on the Amazons and this, that, and the other. So it could be a lot of fun, and it could be super highly creative too. I don't know the story per se yet. I know pieces of it, but I need the whole one. But I already have some crazy ideas going on in my head right now.
I love it. I
Hey,
think
you can
Drake.
always go watch all of the videos we make for the lore. Honestly,
Yes.
that's the first thing that like got me into Green Rabbit. Like I was just like checking out this new project. I looked into the lore and it just like sucked me in. Mars has done an amazing job, and
Yes.
people just wait for the lore drops and they just eat it up. People love the lore, and I'm
Well,
one of them.
The
I
Green
just
Rabbit movie,
can't wait.
the screenplay would, you know, there's no way it couldn't be written without Mars's mind on it. Like that's for damn sure. Like he would have to be brought into that fold for sure. But yeah, he's a genius.
Yeah, he
Mars.
really
I have to
is.
say, out of all this, like when Mars said, when we were putting, I'm taking you back to the days before Green Rabbit existed, and I don't know, me and Mars just hit it off from day one. It was just kind of like Mars. I said, hey man, I was talking to him about something in Upland. I asked him a question, maybe a property that he owned or something. He's like, hey man, I like you, man. You seem like my kind of people. And from then on, me and Mars have been bros. And I never, like, he shocked the shit out of me. I'm not gonna kid, because he's like, I could write it. He's like, I could write a story for Green Rabbit. And I was like, you can? I was like, yeah, because I'd never seen that creative side of Mars, right? I was just like, so you sure you could do this, right? He's like, yeah. And we had a bunch of people at the time that were in there trying to create a story, and it just wasn't turning out right. And then Mars came in and said, no, stop all that. Let me write this, and I'll show you like what it is. So I said, okay, everybody stop trying to write the story. Let Mars do it. I'm going to give him full creative control over it. And I just had a hunch that just do it, because he was so, pumped about it. So he did. And that's when we got the first chapter of the Green Rabbit lore and like how the story went. And I read that thing. I said, this thing reads like a fucking, it's like I started calling him L. Mars Hubbard. Because awesome. I just couldn't believe it. Like Mars, and I was like, what do you do? He's like, well, I go to the forest and I walk around and I think and I do this and I do that. And I'm like, man, just keep doing whatever you're doing. To go to the forest and the streams and whatever. Bring me back this gold. Yeah. And that's what he's been doing every day.
No, it's a joy and a pleasure and a treat to work alongside him with metaphors. And just everything. Yeah, having Mars in your life is a good thing, man. Especially if you're creative and you're doing creative things, because he is a badass. He brings it, and he can always deliver. So, and he's just
an all-around good human being.
He is.
He's a decent guy. He's a good
Super
guy.
stud.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like to me, I vibe towards energies. I all that stuff. You'll never see like me out there really publicly talking shit, or like you'll just never see it. Like I just don't. I'm more of a person that wants to deal with vibes and get with the energies and kind of feel things, and it's more the spirit of the law versus the letter of the law with me. And I think that Mars, just me and him just clicked, and we feel it. So yeah, absolutely. He's fine. Yeah, he is fine. He's the sexiest guy I know underneath that mask for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's like Fabio. If you ever see his face, it's like the face of Fabio.
He's actually got this big, long, luscious locks of hair so when he takes off his mask, it's like slow motion.
Unbelievable.
Dream weaver, I believe.
Changes your life when you see it. Yeah. That's sick.
All right. So, anyways, yeah. At the end of the day, though, we're gonna kill it. Drake, maybe tell everybody how they can check you out and give them some, give them some final thoughts on this one.
Yeah, well, we do streams on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday on Green Rabbit TV on Twitch, and you can find all of our lore videos, our tutorials, our funny ads, all of that good stuff on Nanotopia TV on YouTube. And one last thought I have is, if you've been on Wax for a while and you've gotten what I call promise fatigue, like you've just heard all of the promises in the world and you have promise fatigue, you don't even need to buy into Green Rabbit right now. Just watch what's happening for the next 2 months and you're going to be a believer. I promise.
Yeah,
that's actually a good statement. I'm not gonna. I do want you to buy into Green Rabbit, so stop it, Drake. But I know, no, but what I'm gonna go. I echoed the sentiment. I was just joking. But yes, the idea is this. I know there's a lot of people that were just instantly turned off by Green Rabbit, be it tribalism from other communities or heard nonsense or whatever it is. Just come and check us out. Come to the Discord, hang out. Come and check out what we've done. Check out our site. Judge me not by what you've heard, by what we're doing. That's all I ask you to do. And judge Green Rabbit by the same. And I feel that you cannot come into Green Rabbit and say that there's not a lovingly passionate team that cares about their community, that is working their asses off to build something, and they are delivering. So for me, if I'm making any my investments in something, that's a project that I look for. Somebody, the team that cares, that's there, that's working hard, that's delivering. That's that's something I can get behind. So I would ask you to do the same.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
There's a lot of love behind this project from the top, from Venom and all of the devs and Dr. Profit, all the way down to like the mods and the Horde helpers. If you step into the Discord at any point in time in the day at all, if you're brand new, you come in, you have questions, someone is definitely going to be there. Someone's definitely going to help you. And there's a lot of love in this community, to be honest.
Hey, that being said, one thing. So we had there's a lot of love, and also there's my community. I guess they're very they've had to deal with a lot. There's a lot of stuff. So they're not they're the FUD meter in the community. If you come in with the FUD, you might have an issue because they'll explain to you in a very polite way why you're wrong. But what we did is we had a guy come in and he was like, "Hey, you guys always fill up all the announcements with icons so nobody can put a poop emoji." And I was thinking, why the fuck would he want to put a poop emoji like that? Like he had to come in and say that, like, "Hey, I want to put a poop emoji on there." So for the people that want to come to Green Rabbit, put a poop emoji. I've made you your own poop emoji. It's gold poop, and it has -1 hit point to a regular poop. So if you put a regular poop, we're going to put a gold poop there. And what's going to happen is, because we're not going to try to censor anybody, but we're gonna as many poops as you want to get, we're going to negative those poops with the gold poops. So gold poop in Green Rabbit is a good thing. Just know that if you see that icon or that emoji, that's us showing love to whoever else is wanting to put real poop. So
Oh yeah, I mean, just think about it. If you ever took in a gold poop, how good that would feel.
it's fantastic.
I mean, amazing.
The price of gold. Have you seen the price of gold lately? I mean, I'd be eating all kinds of burritos. You know what I mean?
Seriously. Well, man, I'm excited. I can't believe it's, like I said, just a couple weeks away. We'll be seeing some big new changes. So we'll have to have you back on then when that happens, so we can scream about it and say what the heck. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll be here anytime you guys want.
Beautiful.
If I can make it, I'm always so busy. I know I've missed a couple of lefts, and I always feel so bad because Left is an awesome guy, and I always feel like, fuck, I missed like what the other, there's just whatever comes up, But at the end of the day, thank you, Left, for all this you do. Thank you, Emmett, for all that you do. You guys are as much a part of Green Rabbit as anybody else. You've been a part of the machine since the very beginning, and you've been to the parties. I've met you guys personally. Yep. I'm so happy to have friends at the NFT Action News. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And that's
man,
feel
the same. And we've got a lot of work to do to get this movie together. So I'm excited about
Let's fucking go.
Yes.
I can't wait. That's on and cracking right there. Wait till you guys see what we come up with. I already know it's going to be badass. So
hell yeah.
All right. Thank you guys,
boys.
So much.
You have a lovely one. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Have a good day.
All right. Okay, dokie. And the show continues. We might be visited here. We should be visited here very shortly by Mr. Uplando, and we'll do a little bit of an Upland report as the stress test for Los Angeles went on sale this morning at the 8 a.m. hour of the PST clock. Yes. And they did it this morning. I did not participate in it. It was a neighborhood called, I think, Montecito Heights. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I don't know if I need any Montecito Heights at 8 a.m. For the stressy testy. So I decided to get some Z's. But this neighborhood did pop off. And I think it was a successful test. So I think we'll be on for Game On tomorrow for the big release of, I think, the southern hemisphere of the Los Angelinos map.
All right.
So very exciting, as the LeftHousr and NFT Action News headquarters are here in Los Angeles. So I'm going to ape in, if you will, to the Los Angeles sector of Upland. And what's interesting there too, kind of what and Venom was talking about the direction of where Green Rabbit is heading towards with that sort of in-game marketplace. You know, he referenced it to Nefty, to Nefty blocks a little bit, you know, being able to go into Green Rabbit and mint your own NFTs and make
Forge to mint.
Forge to mint, setting up those sort of activities for the Left House community, for your own communities to, like, you know, come onto your land and go forging, and I'll hook you up with this woo.
I love that
little NFT, this little token, this little whatever you are, your boat, your fancy float boat is floating. So like that, to me, like that, what I was hearing a little bit of that is also too similar to the to Upland's sort of in-game deal, you know, like that's one of their main functionalities. Our goals is to be the buy, swap, sell, trade hub cross-chain for NFTs, you know, like, so not just the wax, but the Ethereum, but the, you know, all the other chains as well, chain agnostic NFTs flying through. So I wonder, and we'll have to ask Mr. and Venom if that's in the plans. You know, I think the last time he was on the show, we did talk a little bit about if we'll see Green Rabbit going cross chain, and I believe he was alluding to that would potentially be a possibility. I don't know. You know, the idea, I just like, especially for releasing the movies, you know, I want to be able to reach people that are like ETH only people. I want to be able to really, you know, reach the Solana people only, the wax people only, you know, like in that sort of way. So I wonder if we'll see more of these games doing that. You know, I know a couple of them out there, definitely cross-chain between like Ethereum and Matic, Binance Smart Chain to Wax. We've seen, you know, that's Alien Worlds, and they're on Ethereum too. Splinterlands is, like, you know, on multiple chains, from the Hive blockchain, the Wax blockchain, Ethereum blockchain. So, like, I wonder will we see that from the Rabbit of Green?
I think the potential is there, definitely, for down the line. Yeah, especially with land sales and things, like with how they're trying to open it up and what they're trying to turn it into. I think, it would make sense at some point.
Yeah, I'm excited. I definitely want me some Green Rabbit land. I love, you know, I love me some land. Ooh, woo, woo, wee,
Land
wee. And you were you know, like the
XY project. Is that what you're looking at?
That's what I'm trying to go to. Here it is. I'll pull it up. The XY project just did or they're in talks, or there's the partnership brewing happening with NFT Worlds Metaverse, which NFT Worlds is a big one on Ethereum. That a couple of the other projects that we talk about on this show, or that I'm owning into, I believe the Bad Baby Dinos have purchased Worlds in the NFT Worlds. What's the other one? NFT Worlds. Sure, it just blew my mind. It was just there. NFT, well, yeah, NFT Worlds. Bad Baby Dinos, and damn it, properties, NFTs.
That's it.
That's another one. They have Worlds in it, and if you own a NFT Worlds property, it's like you can like sync it up in Minecraft. You can load your land to Minecraft, and you know, it'll have different mining properties. You know, like one land might be more like oil, one might be this, that, you know, different.
I saw something about potentially the same thing happening with Sandbox, and people, the tweet was like stating how many of the parcels inside of Sandbox would fit inside of one NFT world, and it was like 2 million. or some crazy number, which was like expanding the size of the sandbox basically at that point.
Right. Okay. So that, like, so this the XY project is something that we found long ago, and I'm confused on this one because there's the original XY board that is completely filled, and they were free. Each one of these, there's all these little squares, but unless this is the mirror board and we can plug in, that's where I'm getting confused on this one. Like, because we own XY World or XY properties, if we owned NFT worlds, I think we could plug them into each other, but I don't know if, because we have the XY properties, if we can plug that way, or if if somebody owns that land, we can rent out our XY world. I'm not sure.
It says right here, XY project owners, exclusive rights to your own coordinates. NFT world owners, move to any XY coordinate.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if an NFT world's owner moved onto my coordinates, can they do that or can they not do that? I have the exclusive rights to those coordinates. That's where I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what? Brought to you by the NiftyVerse API. Let's see. Okay, yeah. They have a couple other projects that they do that are kind of interesting. Okay, here's the original XY project. All right. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's bring in Mr. Uplando here and do our little Upland coverage here, since he's joining us hot. Babies and gentlemen, Mr. Uplando, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? It's good to see you. Look at you two. Always good to see these faces on the screen.
Yeah, man.
Well,
and thanks for coming in here. This is an incredible show. We started with the Whelps Wednesday, moved into Green Rabbit Wednesday, and to finish it off here with some Upland Los Angeles. What the hecky? How did it go this morning for you?
Well, we're in your backyard. Could you hear us clattering around in your backyard? We were trying to mint your place.
Definitely. It's not Montecito Heights is not too far from where I'm staying at the moment. That's true. Down just a hop, skip, and a jump over here.
Yeah, did you see? I wish I had the graphic. It's the pizza. Have you seen the pizza in Montecito Heights?
No.
I'll have to grab the pizza while we're on here. Let me say, send me the pizza. It's literally somebody did an amazing graphic for it. It was in Montecito. It's a perfect slice of pizza that's in Montecito's. It's on one of the cul-de-sacs, I believe is where it is. But while you're in here on this page, you see the most northern part left. If you scroll up, you right straight up from this park, there's a tiny little area by Food for Less. It's right there by that Food for Less, a little bit down to your left. You see it? The Food
for Less.
It's right up there by 4th Street, right up the edge of Montecito.
I see Food for Less, yes.
Yeah, scroll it. Okay, you see that little plot of land, that area? You see the one little green dot in there?
Yeah.
Go to there. Go to that. This was the most exciting rush to this area, okay? Because this is offset from the rest of Montecito. So when you saw the minting start opening up, it was just, it was wild, right? People were minting. And then when we were trying to, help users that we do in the Upland Cafe, new players that are coming in, they're like, is it over? Is that it? Did Montecito sell? And we were like, not really. And nobody kind of wanted to say anything. And until everybody was rushing towards us, it was the slow race. It was the slow crawl to this area. And we were watching Block Explorers. And so this was the big finish, right? This was the big horse race finish to the end of this.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
I love the slow horse race in an Upland when on a drop. That's great.
This is exactly what it was. If you click on some of the prices, I think Dizzy may have had one of these in here, but they're just crazy. These are 40, 60,000 maybe tops properties that are asking. That's a realistic one. Of course, because when the flip comes in, people are asking crazy prices for these things, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a good one, 80K. But still, these are flips, these are doubles, And if you notice, these are jump points right over into what will be tomorrow's release, which is Washington Heights, right? That's going to be the next one.
Okay, so what happens tomorrow?
Tomorrow, so you see where the Mount Washington is, that area over there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the biggie. So how
So this is the only area that's being released tomorrow?
So what's going to happen is at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard PT, their phase 1 of Los Angeles begins with the opening of Mount Washington. So yes, that's where we'll begin. That will otherwise be the stress test for tomorrow, okay? And then we've got a 5-minute warning before phase 2. Phase 2. Which is Harbor City and Fairfax. Harbor City is all the way down at the south part of where we are in LA. And Fairfax, of course, you know where Fairfax is.
Yeah. So this is going to open up in phase 2.
Yeah,
somewhere like 8:20, 8:30, maybe somewhere in there.
8:05, yeah, like 8:05, depending on how it goes. Yeah. So they're spending that. And that, if you look back down at that harbor left, I mean, this area, there's a pinch point, there's a bottleneck in there, but this isn't a very big area either. However, you have to strategize as to what you're going to be doing here when you look at these two splits between Fairfax and Harbor City. You've got some areas around here that won't be open right away. You've got Long Beach and everything else on the two sides. You know, Lomita, all this stuff is not in here. So these are jump points for future jump points for future expansions into these cities. Really is where the strategy is with these areas.
I see. So, and then Fairfax is
high. That's high value city there, boy. You get into the Fairfax, there's quite a few things in there. Well-to-do areas and, you know, named boulevards and streets.
Where the hell is it?
Yeah, Fairfax. Now you're gonna make me look for it right up there. It's right by your block.
I see it.
Right above your head.
Yeah, right where I'm floating right above it. Wow. Okay, so that's a tiny little area as well, too.
Tiny little area with big property values all around there. Melrose runs through there. You know, and this is another jump point for the rest of the game. So you're splitting yourself. Where are you going to be? Where are you? What kind of guy are you there? Left and EE? What are you doing? You going to go some Fairfax?
Fairfax.
Yeah, Fairfax is where I'll be trying first before Harbor City.
Harbor's a second.
Yeah.
I don't care about Harbor. I don't care about any of this stuff down here. I mean, maybe Long Beach, but that's you know, down the line, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe for some sort of port, you know, it'd be nice to have something on near the water for sure. I always think that's always important down the line in the future, I could imagine.
Yeah, it would be nice to have that. Of course, in that little, there's now that island that you see there is, what was it? Telegraph. It's right there. It's right underneath, right up to the side of harbor. What is that whole little island in there? There's a whole naval base that goes on in there with the Nimitz and so forth and so on, that Pier 300. Now, we don't even know if this is going to be open for Pier 400, but if you move a little bit up, that's a high valued area. That's high speculation in that area.
Port of Los Angeles? Are you kidding me? This is where everything comes into the country.
I know. And then you're also talking about sort of. Well,
kind of. I know. I'm exaggerating.
Certain things. There's certain things that come in there.
All the cocaine, the heroin. No, yeah.
That's where all the aliens, they bring them in. So, and I'm talking about Roswell aliens, not other aliens. So, this would otherwise be, again, you're touching the water. Anything that touches the water, anything that's got, you know, salt, boom, there you are.
Yeah. I like it. But yeah, Fairfax, I'll be trying for the Fairfax in phase 2 for sure. And then what happens? And then is it just the south part? Is it all going to open up in phase 3?
So, so tomorrow, Thursday, which is January 27th, we've got 3 phases. Again, 8 a.m. PT is going to be the release by opening Mount Washington. That's the starter. And then 5-minute warning before phase 2 stress test, which is going to be that Harbor City and Fairfax neighborhoods. And then 5 minutes after that, phase 3, assuming platform stability, which we'll talk about here in a second, they will proceed with releasing the remaining properties in southern LA, right? So we have those 2 differentiators on the borders. So I'll show you left, and you can go ahead and bring this up. I'll dump it to you in Discord. You can see there. That is all the release information, the map. It has everything that you want to, know about, including the travel methods to get into the city. And you can see there where the split is.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. What does that mean in layman's terms? Let's see. Okay, so it's like right down here. What are we getting? What is this?
Yeah, so you're talking about
Hollywood Hills.
Yes.
Hollywood Hills West will be included in tomorrow's release. Beverly Hills will be in there.
But not available for minting. So Beverly Hills isn't actually in the city of Los Angeles, so they're excluding it. But they have added in
WeHo?
The green part, the green area.
Oh, yeah. The Inglewood, is it? Or?
Inglewood, yeah, Inglewood.
Inglewood down here, yeah. And the reason why they are including Inglewood, is it because you were speculating because of stadium purposes?
It's a good question. I don't know exactly why they've decided to leave these out, other than the fact that these will be, if you're doing an additional add-on to the cities, like you did supplemental with Berkeley and Alameda for Oakland, this is what you want, Beverly Hills. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of stadiums down in Inglewood. That's the only thing we could kind of come up with, because there's stadiums there that they'll want to use, but I don't know. I doubt it now that I'm talking to you. Okay. So they're going to cut off that. So Santa Monica will be
no Santa Monica in this.
Venice.
So you're only going to get Venice.
Fuck.
I know you're only going to get Venice in the cities that touch around there now. So Venice, again, if you look at it.
I see. Yep, they cut it out there. Boom,
Yeah.
and then there's All right.
That's right. And if you look up, I think Universal or City, it's a Universal City is that little cut out in the brown, but that's north. So it'll be in North Los Angeles. If you go back to that map you were on with the Upland.
Yeah. I was just trying to do a little.
That Venice boy touches Santa Monica and the ocean.
Yeah,
I know.
that's pretty good.
I
One
know.
of my favorite spots.
That's where I learned. That's where I learned to surf was Venice Beach.
So stress test went off without a hitch today. No problems at all.
Well, let's talk about that. So
Okay.
It looked pretty good at the onset, and then as people were starting to try to mint these properties, we did see the spinning wheel of death. And so I myself, going for a specific property, did get the first one nabbed, just sat there on the second one and just spun. Just the spinning wheel of death. Now, some people got really lucky. If your blocking score was over the city, they're minting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8 properties I'd heard somebody got just sitting there minting in a specific area. But for those of us who had the spinning wheel of death, we just watched everything turn baby blue.
Yeah, that's painful.
It was
Painful at 8 a.m. It's even earlier for you, or no, later.
It was a little bit later. Yeah, I had a little bit of
Your
time.
lucky dog.
What did you do? What did you guys do? Were you over here? Did you see any of this go on, or did you just sleep in?
I decided to skip it because I was like, Montecito. I don't know. I don't. I want to save my buckets for the ones that I want. So I figured I'd let everybody else handle the stress test and then hear about it today and get. I'll be up in it bright and early tomorrow though. I needed a couple extra Z's.
Yeah, it'll be
getting
good.
old.
This thing here, the speculation on this is getting old. Is maybe this will last a week, LA.
Before it sells out. That's
Yeah.
the good. Yeah. So do you think we're going to sell out Southern tomorrow then, or no?
13% FSA. We watched Montecito Heights. FSA, of course, was the last to go, but it was pretty quick. So I think that the high value target areas, they're going to go. We may see some crumbs on the South Los Angeles plate left to scoop up, but it ain't going to be great, and it's going to go fast. People are ready for this. We looked at the full bags of liquidity that are available in the world of Upland. There's enough liquidity available there to do some serious damage in LA tomorrow.
It's going to happen, I think. I can't see anybody sleeping on this one.
I wish
everybody's going to try. This system is going to break tomorrow. I'm going to be prepared for it to break so I don't get upset. I'm trying to just I got
to tell you, man, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Until a point, but that was one small little area. When you got this many people that are diving in here and trying to send themselves around, if you're not sitting on a pretty decent internet connection, or you're just in an area that's getting gobbled up, how many sends do you have is going to be the key. Left, buddy, did you go into the city fully stocked?
No, I don't know how many sends I have right now.
Well, all you got to do now is go into your in-game dashboard, click on that little chess piece down the lower left-hand side. It'll zoom you over to where your block explorer is. Click on that left house, and you'll see the third icon over, which is an airplane. You click on that airplane, and it'll be a small little circle there to tell you how many sends you have left.
Wait, whoa, slow down. What are you telling me? Where's the chess piece?
You
My little man, my pawn?
Get out of the settings. Get out of the settings.
Oh, I thought you wanted, yeah.
And now click on the pawn, lower left-hand side.
Oh, over here, this pawn, yeah.
And that'll zip you right to you. Look how that just takes you right in there. Now click on the left. Now the little third icon over is the paper airplane. It's the send airplane. That little circle in there. How many you got left?
3.
Ooh, that is not looking good.
I gotta get out of here.
Stack up, boy.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Maracito Heights has sends. They drop.
Oh, right.
But they go fast. So if you're going to spend a send, you better have something left to get out of the city to go capture some more, or you're going to be floating around in Nowhereville.
Ooh,
that would be bad.
That
I know, and it won't be the
week.
first time that's happened to me. I've been down that road before.
You know, this is going to be a tears or beers moment, and I think we just avoided some tears moments. For you,
I need to get out of here. I need to go back to San Fran, come back.
You need to get on out of here and don't come back without your sins, boy.
I'm getting on the train right now. I'm so glad that we're having this conversation because I totally forgot about my sends issue.
That'll be a lesson to you all. Let's see if we can get this.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's no. Oh, wow. Wait, can I do it? Like, can you hear the? Did they do that? Oh,
that's not good. What does this mean? I can't get out of here.
Nope.
Nope.
You're
can't get
stuck.
out. You're stuck. What do they say in Hangover? The city has you now.
Oh,
LA has you now. Go. The only thing you can do now is head over to the airplane, head over to Westchester, and see if you've got some plane tickets there. If not, you're going to have to sit here. Oh, look, there's a send right there.
I know, I'm going in.
Let's see. Oh, let's do it.
Front run me on the send.
Let's see it. Here we go. Send it. It's All right, 50, he's gonna burn a send, ladies and gents.
50 upics.
Babies and gentlemen. Ooh, just spend some upics to get this send.
Let's see if the way to do it.
Believe that? Oh, look at there's a bunch of these guys over here now.
Keep going. You should just keep going.
Oh yeah, I got to. I got to fill up. Fill her up.
Fill her up. Survey says.
Em, are you floating around down in the LA area right now?
I'm pulling it up right now.
4. Ooh,
good.
Okay,
I'm
I gotta see how many
needed that
sends the old E-Dog has. I'm still in San Francisco.
125 upics to go to this guy's property. What the hell are these rates?
Pay to pay, buddy. That's the bloody. This
the
is
LA rates, huh?
It is bloody. It's 125 upics you can set for your visit fees. It's the highest ever. So tier 111 city, yeah. Yep.
Jesus. Now I have 9. I probably should go for the full
12.
Full 11. Now, if you use the strategy that would otherwise allow you to bank sends, and for people to know what a banking of the sends are, if you had an event or something else that you could have went and paid the 2,000 upics to do a tour or anything of this nature, they would have given you the 10 extra sends to do the tour. You then do not do the tour, but you keep the sends. And like myself, going into the city with a little over 18 sends.
Damn, that's hot.
Being able to get a little more. Now, I busted one trying to get to the, 2. I'm down to like 18, 17, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm stacked up now. Well, I got 10. They won't give me any more.
Look at you, though. Look at you.
You're doing good.
That feels pretty decent amount. And I feel good about it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Can't believe those prices. 125 upics to land on that man's property.
It's all going up. It's all going up.
Is that across the board or is that just in LA? Can I go jack up my prices in other spots?
Just in LA. LA is the big 125.
That's cool. That's cool. Makes sense.
Yikes.
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have to get yourself. And again, some of these properties are going for flip. You know, we saw in a lot of these things flip for double. We did see some that were 10, 15, 20,000 going for that 40 to 80,000 right off the flip. But prices are kind of stabilizing out now. There's a lot of asks here, so
right on. And so I just saw a little note. What, New Orleans just sold out too?
New Orleans has been sold out for some time now.
Oh, okay. So I must have just seen an old feed loop through me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what isn't sold out besides LA?
Well, actually, Kansas City and Nashville are the only two that I know of that still have some properties left. So bigger properties. You know what? Kansas City has got a few left. Okay. Nashville, some bigger properties, but Kansas City, I mean, you're still looking to get into that, 8,000, 10,000 upics for those areas over there. Maybe even some, more. We're starting to creep up on those mints. So
yeah. Not bad, not bad. Well, are you have any interesting speculations on what sort of collections you think are going to pop up?
This one's a tough one, but since there is speculative, and they have said based upon the city tiering, is 25 collections plus
or more.
That's right, or more. So I think what you're going to find is some of this, stereotypical city collections that you'll have. Sunset Strip,
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, downtown, things of that nature.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to be some fun ones? Like, what do you think will be more of the weirdo ones if they do anything? Like, what do you think? What are some of the more interesting collections that we already have in some of these cities? You know what I mean? Like the mural ones. That's kind of a rare. You're not going to find that in every city type thing, collection, right? They did fire departments somewhere. That's a weird one, kind of,
Yeah, they did some fire departments. They left it out in New York. Look, I would love to see, because you've seen the Diamond District in Manhattan, New York. You've seen the off-Broadway stuff, the Skyline stuff.
Oh, right. The sky rises. That was a weird one.
Yeah.
You think about it. What do you think they're going to do with the studios? Are we going to be able to pick those up tomorrow? Or you think those are going to be locked off?
I would hope that you would be able to get some of the studios, but if you have everything that's potentially a landmark, then everything's a landmark. If you look around in Los Angeles,
that's kind of true.
You just point somewhere and it's like, oh, that's historic. I do think things like, what's the magic, like the Magic Castle, is that something you can buy, or is that a landmark? I think it's something you should be able to buy.
Absolutely.
The Farmers, what is it? The Grove over there, things like that. La Brea Tar Pits, I think you should just do places.
We can buy parks in other, in San Fran. We've bought, and there's parks for sale in the other cities, right? So with La Brea Tar Pits, Griffith Park, I don't know. That's a big area.
I don't think parks will be. I mean, it'd be cool to do it. They've never done parks or schools or churches, but on this,
do you think they'll do music venues?
I would love it to be venues like that. They did it for Nashville. They did the honky tonks. I mean, they need to do music venues, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But then again, like, will they do a tip of the hat to something that were Westerns? Will they do something like the Brown Derby? What will they make a part of this? And what is what is it that's going to be different about this that you would come up with a collection that people won't go, are you crazy?
I know.
So with 25 collections, you could pretty much, in theory, use dart theory on this. You close your eyes, you pick a spot, and that's where you go. But again, I'm feeling downtown by this train station, okay? And you've got Chinatown that's right across from it. You've got the 101, you got the 10, you got Financial District there, you got Little Tokyo there. Left. There's so much.
Oh God, I know. It's freaking crypto.com arena. They're gonna hold that one for crypto.com.
That would be the place to go. That would
Yeah.
definitely be the place that you would, those venues.
I want crypto.com.
Well, there's a couple that I wouldn't mind having. I don't even want to dare mention them. Come out of my
I know.
mouth,
I feel the same. I mean, obviously crypto.com, I'll say that one because like that's a duh. Everybody wants that one.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
wouldn't mind this Denny's right here. I love me a Denny's.
Well, and there's some food for lesses. There's some that'd be a good deal. Some In-N-Outs. What about the
man, can you imagine like down the line, like somebody's gonna have like 3,600 Denny's across America once they open all these other cities. Like that's gonna be somebody's mission is just to collect Denny's and 7-Elevens.
Yeah, 7-Eleven would be a great. I would love a
That's a funny
7-Eleven. I would love a Slurpee collection. Any 7-Eleven, any 7-Eleven, right? That would qualify. That would be fantastic.
Damn it! Yeah, I mean,
there's some very cool.
It'll be easier to talk about this after it happens because I'm afraid to say things or like point people to things or whatever.
Yeah. Because right now I want to tell people.
All right, I'll give you guys one. All right,
one.
Pico Union. I've never heard of it before. This is where you want to buy right down in here. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm just kidding. This is not. I don't know. Maybe it is. I've never. That's the thing about this. I've lived here for 20 years, over 20 years, and there's still city area, like borough, whatever you call these things, that I've never heard of before.
There's one by like the Beverly Hilton or the Beverly Hills Hotel, and it's very famous. It's an intersection. It doesn't have a light, and it doesn't even have stop signs. It just is like a star, and you just stop for people, and then you decide when you're gonna go. It is the craziest place, and I can't remember exactly. I've been through it a million times, but it's definitely those little oddities, right? And if you've ever been into LA, it isn't very zoned very well. You could have a tire place here, and then it's a hotel and a club and something else, and then a house. It's pretty, it's pretty odd. Are you going to sell some things? You building on some things? What do you got going on?
I gotta put another. I'm trying to put property on every. It does fit. Don't kid me. I know it fits. Come on.
What do you do, EE? What are you going for tomorrow? You got some things you want to? You don't want to tell us? Want to tell us?
I got a couple things that I'll probably go after.
El Polo Loco Chicken.
We mentioned Cantor's yesterday over there in the Fairfax district.
Yeah, that's you can mention that one out loud. I think
a couple of stores. There's the golf store over there, which is Tyler the Creator store. There's some hip things on that little area that maybe would be cool to have.
Do you think that they'll have dispensaries?
Dispensaries is what I was going to say.
I wonder if that could be a collection in this town for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. That would be kind of fun if it was, actually. I don't know.
I agree.
I hate these colors. They really need to give us more option on these colors for these buildings.
Have you just been going color blind on these left, or what have you been doing?
Oh yeah, I'll show you how ridiculous and ugly our Dublin Street project is down here. It's just awful. You'll see here. Let me zoom in. All right. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and look at that layout. Look at the layout of the jagged edges of the neighborhood down here. This whole area should be condemned.
You should be able to build a front lot and a back lot home on those. I think you can fit, one more. This looks beautiful right here.
I love it. It's Neapolitan.
Coming along, huh? This Momo, whoever this guy is right here.
This Momo.
We know who this guy is here. Lambat. I've tried to buy this property from him. Tried to trade fair trades. Denied.
Now
it's off the market.
That's me there, right next to him. The Dublin house. Oh no, I'm a little further down.
You're over here. This is Emmy's place right here. The great Dublin house.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
This is what started us all off down here.
I love it. Now you got me FOMO into this area. Now I want to go buy some over here. There's nothing to buy. Well,
let's see. I gotta get one. Oh no, there's one there. What do I got? I got one more here, and then there's a 2 down here, and then I got one more over here on Dublin Street. Then I'm done. That's all my spots. I've built it all out.
Bookends.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Wow, look at all these buildings. The city's really coming together here in San Fran.
Yeah, that's good
Nuts.
stuff. You know what I was going to say is now that we've got Block Explorer stores open, there's a little glitch here and there. We're facing a little glitch, but decor will be coming soon after this now. You know, I've been thinking, why go elaborate with the decor when you could just do something like refrigerators and place them on your front porch? I think that would be the winner for decor, is the front porch fridge decor. So you could stock some beer in there. You could hang out, you know what I mean, on your front porch, get a couple seats, you know.
Yeah.
Swing chair, maybe.
Swing chair, lemonade stand, the whole, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That would be that's the way to go. A decor, if you're listening, that's my suggestion.
Whoa, I like your sign.
Yeah, that's a sick sign.
That's
Go on
nice.
in. You should go on in. Have
Come
yourself
on in. The water's fine.
Let's go in.
Welcome to Uplandos. Hey, welcome to Uplandos. I like it. I can't believe your shop isn't in Kansas City. What the heck's up with that?
I can only put it in 2 places. It was either Fresno or San Francisco, and I started in Fresno, so I'm representing. I will say, congratulations to you, EE and Left, having your NFT Action news among the community of the selected community directories. Did you know about this yet?
No.
You did not?
No, what's going on?
I will show you. You here, sir. I have dropped the link right there. But let's look at the store some more. Let's look at the store some more.
Yeah. We'll come back
Good
around.
stuff in here.
Yeah. We have done really well with the Block Explorers.
Emmett might have something for you to put in the shop here up for sale. I don't think you have it in your inventory here either.
We would love to help you out, sir. We absolutely would. Come on in. We'll get you a cocktail or a cappuccino while you shop. You know, we do the whole red carpet service here, buddy.
All right. Rico's store. I didn't hear what they were offering, so I might head your way first.
You know what? We believe that we ushered in the consignment, doing this for the player. The player takes the biggest part of the cookie here. They get a whopping amount of of what sells here. We work with every individual player to price accordingly. We got some one-of-ones, the director-based Block Explorers that you send in for. We got Socrates in there. We got several others that are one-of-ones. So very cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
All the way from your old school stuff, Left. You got some Love Bus action. You got some other tour stuff that's going on there. Love to have them.
Super cool. So wait, what the hell? I won something, an award?
You sir,
you win awards every day.
Did you hear you can hear the clapping? Is the clapping coming through?
Yeah, community. What is this? Community directory?
Yeah, I sent you there. I have the little sound effects, but I'm not sure they're coming through on this. So.
Oh, I did not. I'm not hearing the sound effects.
Sadly. Yeah. So yes, there it is. The Upland Community Directory. You would apply for this. Made it. We have some classifications. You, sir, are part of the UCN broadcasters. Congratulations for you. Got some old schools in there. The Upix podcast is in there. Loyal Doyle and Kaiser 12. The Upland Academy, of course, Tolga and their whole, Upland Brazil in there. But if you look at the other categories, the Upland resources, you'll see that that starts with the broadcasters, and then you'll see networking across the top there underneath the check out the Upland. Yeah, there you go. And there you go. Some of these different categories that people have applied to. Now, when they applied at first, you got an email. And if you know Upland emails, it's buried. And so mine was buried. I submitted Woodward Park neighborhood community in Fresno, California. We were accepted, but we'd have to do some tweaking to the art that was submitted and the definition of it. But there's your other communities that we'll be a part of. So Woodward Park for the win, all the way around. Block Explorers, skate park. We got, golf frisbee, golf courses, the whole thing.
Nice.
This is pretty interesting.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Wow. All right. Look at that, man. Tomorrow the game changes.
Yes.
I really feel like that.
It does.
I feel like the whole Upland world changes once Los Angeles releases. I think man, it's just going to open up doors for a lot of industry, I think, to kind of start sliding on into the Upland metaverse.
It's the biggie. I mean, it is Los Angeles. We have Manhattan, New York.
And
We
with
have
what
had-
Upland has planned with the, with the music NFTs and the music venues and all of that stuff, I really, really want to be able to like set up and play some music for you guys from my venue.
I can't wait.
I want to do that.
I can't wait. You should be on the Super Bowl, halftime of Super Bowl, Left. That's what we should do that.
I want to fart the national anthem during the halftime show.
I think what's his name? What's his name? Fart Man that did the King of All Media. What's his name?
I don't know.
That does the Sirius radio show. Come on, it's he had the movie. It's why can't I think of it right now? With Baba Booey.
Oh, you're talking about Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. He did Fart Man. He was on the MTV Movies, right? Remember when he came in and he had his butt cheeks cut out of the thing, and he did the Fart Man.
Gross.
Thing? It's already been taken, Left. You got to get a new shtick. Come on, man.
Fair enough. I'll do something else then.
You can capture it in the jar. Capture the national anthem fart inside of a jar.
The girl from 90 Day Fiance already did that.
Shit.
The fart market has been cornered, guys. Terrible. Terrible market.
Not easy. Come up with fresh ideas anymore.
That's right.
No, it's quite true, boys.
Well, the big one is though we've got the Super Bowl that's coming up, right? And so
yes,
that's a big one. If you didn't see Kansas City against the Bills, the most exciting game that's been.
Is that who's in the Super Bowl?
Not in the Super Bowl, but the Kansas City did in the last. I mean, that last 2 minutes of the game was like 25 points that were scored, including like the last 13 seconds of the game tying it up, and then Kansas City winning it.
Where is the Super Bowl happening this year?
Isn't it in LA this year?
Yeah.
It's in
what?
Yeah, it's in your
backyard.
backyard.
Get out more.
There was some hype about it, right? About the Inglewood neighborhood.
Yeah.
Where the stadium
well, that's boom, bing, ding, 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 ding. We're like, it's going right over the heads of us here. Like, oh, I don't know why they're opening. It's the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Inglewood.
Inglewood East. Yep.
Inglewood Super Bowl Stadium.
It's the Ingale.
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 All right. So that's what's happening. That's why Inglewood.
Yeah.
So are we going to be able to buy Inglewood tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, it was the question was asked and the answer was,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. One of those.
I see a Domino's pizza down here. Those are always be good to collect.
If I could only find the Mercito Heights pizza. It was so fantastic. It was a great image. I will find it and have to post it.
Oh, yeah.
This is
donut shops. Donut shops might be something.
Donut shops and gyms, workout gyms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Well, you don't have. What was the big record store that is not there anymore? That was on. No.
Amoeba moved.
Amoeba. They're not on Sun. I do need to get out more. Holy crap.
They're not on Sunset anymore. And you know what?
You wouldn't even recognize it down there anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know anything anymore.
It's a whole new ball game, my friend. Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It is. That used to be what's in my bag, right? Over at Amoeba, you would do what's in my bag. If you go to YouTube and the Amoeba, what's on my bag? That's where like rock stars, movie stars would go in there and they would tool around. I mean, that's gone now. It's a piece of history, man.
No need to buy that one in tomorrow's release.
No, that's where people. It's very famous.
Take that one off the list. No, yeah. No, it's old school. You might want to, keep it for nostalgic purposes.
Yeah,
pick it up in that way. Revitalize
what about
it.
The churches of Scientology.
The churches.
After those.
Good stuff.
I don't think they'll make that a collection, though.
I know.
Just because it might impose on somebody's religious beliefs or something, but we can.
Yeah,
we can make that a personal collection, Hunt.
Yeah,
you can let people in or not. You have to do the little auditing. You have to do the auditing session.
Yeah. You got Bunker Hill Market and Deli. Not that that's a place.
Maybe your favorite old place, brother, the tar pits.
I love the tar pits. I've been to the tar pits. I went.
I have as well.
It's amazing.
All you do is drive by it. It's not a place.
No.
You can walk past it on the sidewalk and it smells like
gotta go down there
rubber.
now. It's completely different now.
Yeah. Tell them all about it.
It's completely different, and I think they messed up in one part because they used to have those like woolly mammoth statues.
They're not there anymore.
I don't think so.
They ruined it.
I think
I was there.
Gone.
I was there when you could walk through with the woolly mammoth statues. I went through there and did it.
Yeah, I love that.
It was great. And then
I could be wrong, but I feel like I drove past there and didn't see them.
Yeah, there was a lot of construction on that road for a long period of time. I didn't know what they were doing, but that is a museum. When you walk through there and they have the woolly mammoths and you go sit and you have the little audio thing. I did it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Fairfax, right?
Brother just drove past it.
He just drove past it
several times in my life.
I've been in. They give you a little swimming cap and you can go into the tar and I'm just kidding. You can't.
Yeah, you can
see if you make it out.
Do some tar fishing. You just do some LeftHousr goes over there. Like, what are you doing? I'm just doing a little tar fishing. Just trying to catch me a few.
That's right.
Yeah, it's good. This is it. This is LA. This is the city people have been waiting for. It's going to be an awful lot of tears tomorrow. The big beers are going to be the straight up buys that are 2 million plus that people get into. And those aren't going to sit around and like they did in Nashville. These higher end properties that are 2 milli plus, they're going to go.
Yeah. The big dogs are going to pick them up.
Yep.
With them deep pockets. Well, very cool. Very cool. I think this is an excellent time. I'm excited to see what happens. It'll be fun to talk to you about all of this after it's out and about. And then what is it? The collections are going to be announced just like a couple days after the next week after the Northern Hemisphere release. Is that right? Like the next day after or something? It'll
probably be a week. They'll let it breathe a little while for people to really kind of sink in and get some secondary going. But yes, I love this period of time. It is the calm before the storm. It's when all your dreams, your hopes, your expectations will get crushed in 24 hours. So you're going to do the best that you possibly can to make this happen. And good luck to everybody. I hope everybody gets a little piece of Los Angeles.
Amen. Amen to that. Well, rock and roll. Well, we'll let you go off into your day, and we'll get to the end of the show here. But, man, thanks a lot for the updates here. I'm excited as all balls. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be, tweeting or, messaging you in the morning with complaints and, what do I do? Where do I go? So, yeah, I'll be chatting with you in the morning, I'm sure.
I love it. It's great, as always, to see you guys. Thanks for having me on. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you in Los Angeles.
Hell yes. All right, brother. Thanks a lot.
Take care, Uplando.
Talk to you later. All righty. Let's get to the giveaway portion of the days, huh?
The giveaway.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a hell of a day. What a show. 3 power projects coming in hot with updates and information, new community managers for the Whelps. All sorts of new Sevens Quest things happening over there to get some tokens, raffles for crypto. Buy yourself some Solana forget it. I love it. I love what's happening over there. Let's get into the old Left giveaway wallet here. And then the Green Rabbit shit was insane.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think these next few months are going to be very fun to partake in or watch from the sidelines if that's what you're doing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking part and making sure that I'm on. You really sparked it, brother, because I wasn't playing or I wasn't really into that side of things until you kind of sparked it, and then Buddha came on with some great walkthrough there for us, and then the Clash Domes opened up, and so I've been picking it up over here myself a little bit.
Yeah,
it's the time to do it for sure.
Well, you don't want to take part; you want to take over.
not here to take them out.
What should we give away today, Bob?
Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby?
Let me see here. I'm looking at, and then tomorrow, Los Angeles, Upland coming in on that tip. That was insane. Insane prices. All right. Oh my God, those are expensive. Damn it. God dang it.
Gosh darn it. And that was also all of that here today in the NFT Action News, which was not many hours off of the heels of our late night special, part 2 with Dissenter.
Yeah, we've been putting in the work, the hours here.
It's true.
Man, I want to give away something good to the Action Family Club card holders. The only way you can win here on the NFT Action News is by being a card-carrying member of the Action Family Club card, Monday through Thursday, that is. You don't have to carry that card on a Friday to win prizes on a Crypto Monkey Friday. But pick up an Action Family Club card and get yourself into this small pool and start winning basically weekly. And you get your Action Family Club card paid off and sorted out into the unicorn universe. Crapoli, man. I don't know what to. I want to pick something up. I would love to have. I should have hit up the old Green Rabbit dudes to see if they'd give us some stuff or giveaway, but I didn't. Now I'm trying to buy some, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
Oh.
Forgers are like, they're up there. I don't want to break our bank. What should we give away today, Bob? That's the question. That is the question.
That is the question.
Well, I'll let the audience answer. What are you guys looking at? What would be awesome pickups? Shit. I should do this. I should be more prepared.
Some faded stones calling for.
Oh yes,
Monstrutus.
Yes. I already have one of those. I'll let me get a couple more, and then we'll do that. That's a great idea. Great idea, Stoned. Man, and faded, Mr. Sensible.
Train station and train of the century.
Say what?
Mateus is calling for a train station, train of the century.
Oh, okay. Heck no.
Very nice.
That would be very nice. Oh my God, Taku Vin is dropping on the 28th. That's in 2 days. And I'm not getting the discount on it. Oh.
Did you say taco?
Wait, can you stop unwrapping your taco in your microphone?
Somebody just brought tacos, spicy potato tacos. Wow, how'd you do that?
Well, your paper is like really loud in the damn thing. Good Lord. Just gonna eat on air, huh? All right.
I haven't eaten. I was just showing you. You said tacos? Tacos showed up.
I know. As long as you brought enough for me, I'm cool. All right. I can only pick up one of these, so I have 2 of them now. So we'll put these 2 Bad Mammer Jammers into the pool. Faded Monsuitors. And then we'll just go Left Hog Wild. Lefty Holes. Getting prepared for Friday when we launch and release the 1 of 1 Lefty Hole. Card number 5 of the Whole New Lands series. So that's going to happen Friday. The man Fraggles crushed it. It's beautiful. It's a nice card. And we'll put that up for auction. The charity, go through the Uplift Worlds charity. I forget the name of it right now.
Uplift
It's
Nation.
Uplift
believe.
Nation. Uplift, donate or something like that. Donate, uplift. You know the story. Okay.
Hold on here. So the wallet will get a free pack sent post sale.
Okay.
The public is delayed. Taco drop is whitelist only. Woo, woo. I'm not sure exactly what's being said here. But
Yeah, what are you talking about, Sensei? You're drunk again. So the wallet will get a free pack sent post sale. So at the end of the sale, once this sells out, you're going to get an extra pack, is what he's saying. If I'm
Amazing.
not drunk myself.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that with a baseball bat. Hey-o. Give me that list, Fist. Give me that list. He gave me that list. I'm copying that list. Gonna put it in Grubfish. A little royal action coming your way. Grubfish. A lot going on, man. It's crazy to talk about all these projects. I had all these other ones lined up to talk about. No need.
Not today.
No need. I mean, even though there's some other interesting ones. There's some
alpha.
Sorry. All right, so I got those Series 2 Series 2. We'll do those 2 Series 2. I'll throw a Citizens pack up there too from the Metaforce as well. Let's go. Let's
Into the
Grubfish it up.
Grubfish pond.
I gotta share the screen, don't I?
We can do that.
All right, I'm just gonna share the screen this way and play our own music.
Yes. Thank you. Creepsies. I've been
get the
hearing
music
about the
going
creeps
first.
folder.
That music going first. We got 3 prizes on the board. 2 from Fate of Montserrat Series 2. We got some Metaforce pack coming your way. Lefty holes for 4th and 5th place. Let's go. 5 prizes. And the grubbies are swimming.
Get the grubbies in the pond. Don't you know I'm winning? Yeah. Don't you know? Yeah.
Campsite Cook's about to explode. Speaking of Campsite Cook, you can tune in here to the NFT Action News channel later tonight for Wacky Wednesdays. Wacky Wednesday with Campsite Cook. He'll be in the Metaverse Assistance building. Maybe be playing some games. Yeah, well, who knows what sort of shenanigans he's going to get into, but join him. Join him for those shenanigans. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't know exactly what time, but it's happening tonight. Lots of grubbies still out there grubbing it up, swimming hardcore. Yeah. Oh yeah, just a few of you grubbies left. No, a handful of you. It's a gaggle left. Oh, the dirty hamburger just got taken out. Oh, down to the end, we got Motor Car and the Penguin. Oh, just near misses by both of you guys. Whoa! Oh, and the Penguin, first place prize winner. Booyaka Chaka. Congratulations, bro.
The Pangy
Oh, yeah.
on a Whelps Wednesday, taking home the victor.
There you go. Take it home. Take it all the way home. Take it to the bank. Put it in your crack pipe and smeared it. All right, let's give those prizes away then, Bob. But I will give these away off the air. There's no need to go another minute. The show's been a long one. So on that note, brother, why don't you do what you do best?
Whelps. Wednesday, it has come and gone here on the NFT Action News. I want to thank all the guests for coming in. The Penguin and Mateus. We had the Green Rabbit come and join us. And then finally with the Uplando coming in. What an episode. A trifecta, triple header. We'll be back tomorrow. Mike Salvi should be joining us. So we'll have some good stuff to talk about with Mike. And until then, 1 p.m. PST tomorrow. You know what time it is. It's time to do what we always do around here. And that be to bid you adieu. Sorry for yelling at you. Award winning.
Award winning.
Rock those Action Family PFPs.
Make sure you pick up your Film Man About Town pack 1998. It's available now here from Nifty Blocks.
Hi.